The following is a message from NHTSA Rail Safety. It can be a little frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or running late, to find yourself at a railway crossing waiting for a train. And if the signals are going and the train's not even there yet, you may feel a bit tempted to try and sneak across the tracks. Well, don't. Ever. To the naked eye, trains often appear to be further away and moving slower than they are, and they can't stop quickly. Even if the engineer hits the emergency brakes right away, it can take a train over a mile to stop. Over a mile to stop. By that time, it's too late, and the result is a potentially deadly crash. The point is, you can't know how quickly the train will arrive. The train can't stop quickly. Even if it sees you, it ends in disaster. If the signals are on, the train is on its way, and you just need to remember one thing: stop. Trains can't. The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 786. And we've got Lord Magicus here with us. And today's episode is brought to you by a new sponsor of ours. And we obviously encourage all of our fans to at least check out the link in the description. Even just clicking on the link, looking around at what they've got there at Mack Weldon helps out the show. And if you use our code PEASANTS at checkout to get 20% off your order, that looks really good on us too.
Yeah,
and Billy
orders
would love for you to send him pictures, tweet at him pictures of you in your Mack Weldon
in your
gear.
handsome gear.
Yeah.
I do want to say this, guys. Seriously, stop playing around on the tracks and get on the comfort train.
Yeah.
To Mack Weldon.
Yeah, it all fits together. Those two ads fit together like butter.
I was cracking up. The first one was so dark.
Yeah.
And then
dude,
the next was
I
like,
found
bow.
You know what I did? I went to the YouTube free music catalog place and I typed in dark.
Yeah.
For the music for that, because I'm like, I can't play happy music when you're talking about rail safety and how dangerous it is.
I want to give you nightmares to keep you alive.
Yeah, that's what you need. Sometimes you need to be afraid. So how you doing, Magicus? I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. There you are. How's it going, buddy?
It's been all right. This has been a tough week for people who play Magic, but whatever.
A tough week for people who play Magic. It's a
you,
tough week for people who have their microphones
Yeah,
lowered.
did you turn your mic
Is
down?
your microphone near your face?
Oh, hold on. Let me move this over here.
That's
Is this
a
better?
good call. Yeah, that is better. So why is it a bad week for people who play Magic? Really quick, why?
Mismanagement of Standard by not banning the new card that just totally destroyed it, but also The Walking Dead is now literally a part of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, who cares about that? There's goblins and turds and zombies and everything in Magic the Gathering.
Well, they kind of said that they're going to keep doing that, so now like Magic is just going to get a ton of different things added to it.
But that's fine.
So, I agree. No one cares about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, exactly.
So I covered this yesterday when I did episode 100 of Tap, but I do want to throw it out there because I did see someone in the chat mention it. Rick Moranis just randomly getting punched. I wonder if the guy that punched Rick Moranis knew he was punching a multimillionaire, or did he just
multimillionaire?
Yeah, like hundreds of millions.
That's not how you describe Rick Moranis.
I mean, he's a little nerdy.
One of the all-time great comedian actors.
Right. But that guy was probably just like, this is some nerdy white dude that I just feel like punching. And he's small, too. He's very small.
Yeah.
Also. Man, what a piece of shit to just randomly punch Rick Moranis,
The
man.
amount of random nerdy white dudes that I've gone and ran up and punched, I'm surprised I haven't punched Rick Moranis yet.
Wow. You're awful.
Magicus, you're next.
I'm not rich. You can't punch me.
Oh, you're rich in heart.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah.
Is
you get one.
No, I like the fact that, millionaires can get punched in the face. It shows that equality still exists in this country to some degree.
Does it, though?
But Rick Moranis is the worst millionaire to pick.
Well,
yeah, and that was just like wrong place, wrong time. Dude, he left in the height of his career to like be a good dad instead of a Hollywood dad that wasn't around making all the money.
He was like, honey, I raised my kids.
I mean, those movies were huge. All of the movies he was involved in pretty much, obviously not all, but most were huge. He did SCTV too, which was awesome. I was just mad. I saw that he got punched and leveled by that guy.
I'm gonna start a Magic Cards podcast with Lord Magicus, just so we can talk about the Walking Dead and the
Okay,
Magic
cool.
series.
Yeah, do that.
For those of you that want to follow, it's Magic Cards podcast. Google it. We haven't made it yet, so don't steal it.
Okay, cool.
Don't be a sweet
Shut
boy.
up.
Don't
Shut up
people.
about it. No more.
The list of things we can't talk about on this podcast are far outnumbering the things we do talk about.
Is it though?
Yes, we have Trump, Wild Bill, Von Helton.
I'm not talking about Wild Bill.
But that's all we can talk about on this show.
No, it's not. You're exaggerating a lot.
We need
and
to
now you're
open up
wasting
our
more
design
time talking
space.
about stuff. I just don't. No one cares about Magic cards.
I
wasn't talking about Magic.
There's nothing in the
punch
title
people.
about Magic cards. There's nothing in the description about Magic cards. It's cool. Like, we don't need to talk about Magic cards. Magic cards, Magic cards are Magic cards. Cool.
I love them.
I know. You love to just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Well, Lord Magicus also loves them.
Okay, cool. Talk about it.
I do, but maybe this isn't the time or place.
I know.
Oh.
All right. So.
Yeah.
Talk about Nick already.
We'll talk about him eventually, but he's not top billed.
He's not top billed.
Yeah.
He called me, sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
If you guys want to talk about something in specific, the best way to do that is send us a $20 Streamlab donation. It will be read live on the show. And we'll have to talk about it.
Well, I mean, at least we'll just read the message, at least.
We'll have to.
If you send $20, it'll interrupt the show to get your point across.
Exactly. We are trying to hit our goal tonight. This is the last night in our series of shows for this week, and we've hit the bonus goal for 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
And if we don't hit it tonight, then we have to start a new streak.
A streak in our underwear.
Mac Weldon is too fresh. Too fresh to streak up.
Streaking usually done without your underwear, though.
Well, maybe on a football field.
A streak starts without wiping. So here's a story, because we didn't get to talk about Trump even having coronas. It's crazy how much has transpired in the last few days.
I know.
But here's someone, an official, a senior official, saying Trump does not have a clear path to recovery.
Uh-oh.
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Norah O'Donnell in Washington. President Trump is, quote, still not on a clear path to a full recovery as he undergoes aggressive and experimental treatment for coronavirus at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. A high-level source familiar with the president's health is warning the next 48 hours will be critical. He is not out of danger. Today, the president's doctor said he no longer has a fever and is doing very well.
Are these the same doctors that had the one lady trying to pitch hydroxychloroquines?
Walking Dead coming to Magic Cards?
I have, Lord Magicus.
But there are still questions tonight about the severity of his illness. CBS's Paula Reed covers the White House for us. And Paula, what do we know about the president's condition at this hour?
Nora, a senior administration official says the president's vitals over the past 24 hours.
Like if you took her blonde wig off, she'd be a gray.
Have been very concerning.
Maybe she is
CBS News has learned
a gray
that the president was given
on the
oxygen
carpet,
here at the
not
White
the
House before he was transported to
Here's
Walter
his walk
Reed.
of shame.
Today, his physician
his COVID walk of shame with his mask
not
on.
comment
This
on
is
whether
pro-cough
daily
Trump
tests
here?
show any indication of.
Yeah, this is
after the cough.
Yeah, and yeah, this is like him on his way to the hospital.
Lung damage. Now, his doctor also suggested that the president was diagnosed before traveling to attend several campaign events on Wednesday. He later issued a letter, though, saying that he misspoke. So as the White House tries to reassure Americans and clear up details about the president's diagnosis and the timeline for when he tested positive, it appears that their efforts have only prompted confusion and more questions.
It's crazy that you look at that audience, even when they're wearing masks, like there's zero social distancing. The Rose Garden thing, nobody had masks.
They're all packed together.
They're all packed together. That's where the spread happened, I guess. Was it the Rose Garden?
You should talk about how they should have made the Walking Dead secret lair silver.
I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Banned them till they reprinted them in
Okay,
a more accessible
it's a cute
way.
joke, but here's the thing. When we don't get to talk about everything that people want to hear us to talk about, they complain, and then Billy doesn't want to stay later than a normal show length.
Yeah, because I never do that. So
I mean, I try not to.
We go like 3-4 hours every night in here. The idea here is that the silver border cards would have been great. You're right, but it doesn't matter. Barely anybody plays Legacy. We can edit that. You guys are crybabies. And
Paula Reed, thank you. Our coverage continues right now on CBSN and later on your local news. And for those of you in the West, tonight on a special edition of the CBS Evening News. This has been a CBS News special report. I'm Norah O'Donnell, CBS.
Okay, so they were just. I don't know why they leave the bumper in their YouTube video. Here's a clip about Biden. He's going to continue campaigning.
Does he have the cough? He said he took down all negative ads against Trump.
He did that.
He doesn't have the cough, though, right?
Negative, right? Biden doesn't have it at this point.
Okay, because Trump definitely had it at the debates.
Right.
We're riding public transit right now. We need to make sure that state and local governments have the funding they need to keep you running. Thanks to your leadership, the CARES Act secured $25 billion in emergency operating aid for transit. But I think we need to do more. We need to do more than just thank you. We need to pay you. You know, this pandemic. What
the fuck?
Was that a burp?
Yeah. Is this his best take? Is this live? What's going on here? He's burping and farting.
He regurgitated.
He's like Cobes or Jared Genesis when they're just hacking and coughing mid-talk and being gross. Why is he doing this? Why does
I want to hear that one more time.
Is he going to fart again? Remember that fart?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
The guy, he was doing an interview, and the guy was like, did you just... You had to shut up, though?
This pandemic.
Maybe he doesn't have COVID. Maybe he has fucking rot gut.
You know, this pandemic has taken the blinders off so many Americans.
I think that was his reptilian voice coming out.
Yeah,
he made a mistake.
The word pandemic triggers the reptilian in your body to escape and shape shift.
It's shown us so clearly just how much we depend on you and all essential workers and how much we owe you. I'm not just saying that. That's a fact.
How embarrassing would it be for Biden if he was going in to give weird kisses to like a little girl and he hiccuped in her ear? So worst timing, Biden. Glad that didn't happen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do for this country.
I like how this pandemic was essentially the Thanos snap in Avengers. Like, half the population got snapped out, got to sit at home, and the other half the population had to continue going to work their fucking jobs at Taco Bell, worried about a cough for minimum wage. It's so sad.
It's kind of ridiculous how like the extra money we allocated for it too kind of got it was given to the people who were staying at home and not like the people who were putting their lives at risk by doing this shit every day for minimum wage. Like we totally allocated it in the exact opposite direction it should have been allocated.
Well, that's if you value the poor, because like the people at the tip top, the super rich, they got a whole lot of funding too. So like it's the trickle down effect, right? They're like, we take care of Walmart, and Walmart will take care of its people. That's never been the case, though. Walmart's always been like
they got $5 trillion over the break in March or April.
Yeah,
and there's more money than we've ever transferred like to those corporations in the entire existence of this planet.
And we're still working on a second stimulus right now because we only prepared for a couple months.
Trump tweeted, well, someone on Trump's account tweeted today to finish the stimulus bill. People are very skeptical about whether or not it's really Trump tweeting as himself. They're saying it's better grammar and spelling.
It's probably not Trump, and it really doesn't matter because the majority of presidents throughout history never wrote their own speeches. They always had somebody writing their speeches, and speechwriters notoriously wrote the best speeches for presidents. Presidents didn't have their own words. So like a fucking tweet, we're going to worry about President Trump?
I don't think they're worried. They're just saying he might have nothing to do with it because he's so incapacitated.
Good. Well, maybe he'll be the best president ever when he's incapacitated.
Well, we'll see if he goes 2 days without saying something ridiculously overly negative to someone on Twitter, because then you'll know it's not him because he couldn't resist it for that long.
Yeah, whoever's writing Trump's tweets, just slide in a covfefe or a pussy-grabbing comment. The people need that. Alexander Hamilton. After the president announced the first lady and him tested positive for coronavirus, tonight, Fuentes and I tested positive for COVID-19. We'll begin our quarantine recovery process immediately. We'll get through this together. Support from the world leaders began pouring in. Notice how he didn't say, we got the China virus.
Right. He actually called it what it is.
We got the China virus, the Wu-Tang Clan, the
Wu flu.
The Wu fluke. I can't pronounce it. Wuhan Clan for the clown.
Here's Boris Johnson, who's like Trump's British clone that had COVID months ago.
Yeah. My best wishes to President Trump and the First Lady. Hope they both have a speedy recovery from coronavirus.
Can you do it with like, can you be like, I don't know, like, hey, Gov.
My best wishes to President Trump and First Lady. Hope they both have a speedy recovery from coronavirus. Like that?
I like that better than what I was suggesting.
Right, cool. Like millions of Israelis, Sarah and I are thinking of President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump and wish our friends a full and speedy recovery. Thank you, Benjamin Netanyahu.
What a great last name. Netanyahu.
Nedin is the Juggalo word for pussy, and Yahoo
is like Yahoo.
Yahoo. So like when I hear Benjamin Netanyahu, I think Ben writing Juggalo pussy. Is that weird?
Yes.
Ben's tummy just turned.
That's weird.
I don't know if you guys saw that on camera, but I saw his actual stomach go, ugh.
Yeah. No thanks.
Our good wishes for speedy recovery to our friends, real Donald Trump and Fuentes, Poland, USA, will get through hardships and succeed in fighting. Andres Duda. Neandra Modi says, wishing my friend POTUS, real Donald Trump, and Fuenetes a quick recovery. Russia's Vladimir Putin also sent a telegram which reportedly read, I will take over America with you sick. I'm certain that your inherent vitality, good spirits, and optimism will help you cope with this dangerous virus.
He's rigging the election!
What a good Putin. Like, this is the type of card you would get from, like, your bestie when you go to the hospital sick. Your bestie be like, I'm certain that your inherent vitality, good spirits, and thick mushroom cock will help you cope with this dangerous virus. That's what mine would read. Meanwhile, the First Lady tweeted that they are feeling good as they begin their quarantine and recovery. Hours earlier, news broke that Hope Hicks, who was one of Trump's closest aides, had the virus.
Yeah, and it's funny how 2 days before this, when Trump undoubtedly had COVID at the debate, he was giving Joe Biden shit for wearing a mask all the time and not having big rallies. And he was like, he wishes he could have rallies as big as mine. It's like...
Yeah. You always wear that mask. You wear that mask a little too much.
Right. It's the biggest mask I've ever seen. Never seen a bigger mask.
Yeah. If
Can
only...
you imagine what would happen, like, if Trump gave coronavirus to, like, his supporters and it spread throughout their entire communities, and he ends up losing the election because too many of his own supporters got COVID from him?
Didn't he say he was tested, too? Didn't he say, oh, I'm not wearing a mask now because I know it's safe here? I know it's safe. We were all tested, right?
How did they have the debate and not be tested?
He showed up late.
Yeah, they
and
were supposed to test
at the Cleveland Clinic.
But he showed up late, and so they took his honor system that he'd been a good boy.
Trump has no honor.
Yeah, literally no honor.
Trump getting COVID and not paying taxes and owing all this debt and being beholden to foreign interest that he has financial interest in is enough for me. I just really, it's like, I wish I could vote for neither of them and just not have a president. I'd rather have no president than both of these, but I can't stand Trump. I hope he's gone.
You know, Ben,
I guess I hope Biden wins.
I realized Trump's supporters are all those weird fucking dudes that surrounded Biff Tannen. Like all the knuckleheads.
Where they all flew into the manure pile?
Yeah, those are the MAGA supporters. They're like, yeah, Biff, you tell him, Biff.
Yeah,
you tell him, Biff.
You are so right.
It's ridiculous.
You are so fucking right because, and they kind of like, they think they're cool because they hang out with him and they kind of like live vicariously through him because he gets away with all this shit. But in their lives, they probably can't get away with anything even close to what Trump can, so he's like their hero, and they make excuses for any time he fucks up. Like, this is a massive fuck up. For him to downplay COVID for so long, and then to now say, or to now have it, that should have been one of his main responsibilities, was to not get COVID himself. You know?
Yeah.
It puts us in a fucked up position to have a president like that, and our government's going to go all topsy-turvy if he gets really, really sick, which he probably won't.
What better example could there be of how dangerous the virus is if our president of the United States can get it? Like, literally the most powerful person in the country cannot be insulated from this shit.
Whoa. This is where we're wrong, all right? Are you familiar with the movie Idiocracy?
Oh, yes, I am.
Idiocracy, the whole world was stupid as hell, okay? They were stupid as hell. They voted a president in who was a pro wrestler. And the world was dying because the plants stopped growing. They turned towards the smartest guy in the room, and the smartest guy in the room saved the fucking world. We are worse than Idiocracy because we have an answer. We have an answer. You don't have to be the most powerful man in the world not to get COVID. You have to be half careful. And he's not half careful.
No.
He's 100% irresponsible.
He never stopped living that social life that the president can live, where everywhere you go, everyone is kissing your ass constantly. You can just ignore the people that hate you if you want.
We made fun of all the YouTubers who continually threw YouTube parties in LA. He continually threw YouTube parties all across the country.
House.
Yes, he had White House Rose Garden parties. He had fly into a whole area, have the entire area come in, packed into a little room to have a party for him.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy theories about a lot of this stuff too. I heard Greg Gutfeld on Fox News says he he did it to prove to everyone that he can survive it. Like he's Jesus sacrificing himself for humanity.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the one thing that everybody says we shouldn't do. I'm going to go out. I'm going to shake hands. I'm going to kiss babies. I'm going to get big gatherings. And I'm going to finally catch COVID through complete negligence to prove to you it doesn't matter. We're fine. President Bug Chaser reporting for duty. Coof, coof. Forget
There's been like conflicting reports on how well he's actually handling it too. He might actually be like in a lot of shit right now because he's getting it.
His doctor did an interview today and said that he was very evasive about whether or not Trump was on oxygen at any point upon his arrival. He kept saying he's not on oxygen now. Right now, he is not on oxygen. It's like he's been there for 2 days, so was he ever on oxygen? And he wouldn't directly answer that.
You really can't, though, when it comes to national security. You can't have people speculating, not just from like other countries maybe thinking it's time to make a power move because we're in a possible transition of power, but even just financially, if the president goes down, that's going to fuck the economy
if
up.
he dies, they won't hide it, though. They'll make an announcement relatively soon because they'll have to swear in Pence. Pence will have to be sworn in.
Unless they take a playbook out of that movie Dave from the 90s. Did you ever see that? I think it had, was it Susan Sarandon or Sigourney Weaver or something in it?
I don't know.
Klein, was it
Kevin Kline?
Kevin Kline, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Kline played
I don't think they're going to take a page out of
the
movie Dave from the 90s.
Well, hear me out. Okay. Dave didn't have the benefit of getting to wear a mask the whole time. Mm-hmm. We get one half Trump-looking dude, orange his face up, puff his hair out. Get Alec Baldwin with the mask over his face. You're going to think it's Trump. I'm going to wear the mask now because I have COVID. Alec Baldwin plays Trump for the rest of the presidency. Gets reelected. We have Alec Baldwin as Trump running our country. Not so bad.
I can live with that.
Let's see what we got next here. Here's Chris Wallace commenting on all of this.
Chris Wallace, host of Fox News Sunday and obviously moderator.
It is interesting how he works for Fox News, but he did the CNN debate. I wonder how that happened.
At the first presidential debate earlier in the week. Chris, just when you thought this campaign season could not get any wilder.
Was Trump like, I'll do it on CNN, but the moderator has to be from Fox News?
It might have been. They might not have wanted to give home field advantage to the moderator.
Because normally it'd be Anderson Cooper. Like I think Anderson Cooper did it last time on CNN. Yeah.
It's gotten pretty wild within the last 24 hours. Give us your, sort of bird's eye view of the effect of the president's positive coronavirus diagnosis on the state of the race.
Well, it has a couple of effects. On a practical level, it has absolutely flipped the script because for how many months now has Joe Biden been largely confined, self-confined to his basement in Delaware, and the president has been out holding rallies on the campaign trail. And now, unfortunately, the president is off the trail in that hospital, and there's talk about maybe at some point when he gets better, feels better, he'll do some virtual campaigning, and Joe Biden is out on the trail, not holding big rallies, but out speaking on the trail. So it has absolutely flipped the script. In a strategic sense, it seems to me it's a problem for the Trump campaign because, there have been a variety of issues over the course of these last 6
So this might actually lose it for him almost assuredly.
You think assuredly?
I mean, like, not 100%. I'm not certain, but this is really bad. The timing of it is impeccable. Like,
this is my thought.
He's got literally a month to go, and like he's going to be in hospital for at least another week or two.
This is my thought. The debate went so bad that they were trying to change the rules, and he said, "I'm not going to let you change the rules on me." And now he's changed the rules on them by having an excuse to not do the debates. Because 2 more showings like that for Trump, and it would have been pretty hard to convince anybody in the middle states that he wasn't a fucking asshole buffoon.
Trump bought a hooker that had COVID and got COVID.
Maybe. Well, I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't know if it's. I'm not saying that's a hoax, but I'm saying him not being in those debates right now might actually help him. It takes the focus off the stupid shit he's going to say.
I don't think it was planned, but
I'm not saying it was planned. I'm just saying it might have that positive benefit. Right now, right here, he was like, I'm not going to change the rules. I'm not going to do the debate by other people's rules. Well, you didn't follow the rules the original time, Trump. And he's like, whatever, fuck you. And then he gets COVID, and now he doesn't have to risk being that bully asshole to the middle base. The middle base now gets to chill on Trump saying stupid shit, and he might if they have that person tweeting for him this whole time that says more realistic things, it might help him in the long run. We don't know exactly.
What's the middle base here though? Like, I'm pretty sure I saw like some poll that said like only 2% of people changed their mind based on the debate. Like, it was almost nobody then.
Of course.
Yeah, I saw that same poll.
Of course. And you know what that says? 2% of people didn't think that they were going to go from Republican to Democrat or vice versa, or 2% of undecided people didn't make a decision. The undecideds are still undecided because it was such a shit show.
I don't think the debates are not going to change their minds. Like,
Not normally.
Everybody knew this was going to be a shit show.
It's usually best for picking up independents.
The debates do change the minds of those who haven't made up their mind yet. That's what they're for. And this last shit show was so bad that people are like, well, I can't make an opinion off that. They're lucky that they didn't make an opinion off that for Trump. Because if they did make an opinion off that, their opinion would be Trump is a fucking asshole that talks over people and doesn't say much.
I was looking
That's not news.
I was looking at this website.
It's undecided people.
And they use a lot of data to figure out, like, these are all the different likely combinations that Biden can win. There's 80 and 100 and only 19 and 100 for Trump.
Yeah, which is 1 in 5.
And there's all these paths to victory for Biden. And this changed since I looked at it yesterday. And here's the one tie scenario where there is, like, if the map happens exactly like this, there would be a tie.
This is like about what the odds were like the last election, wasn't it? And then right around the end is when it came up to 50-50.
Well, there are different types of polls, too. There are national polls and there are state polls.
Trump has the advantage here, though. He gets to go into it last week. He could drop something, an emergency relief plan on people for COVID. He could do something that really shows that he cares about the people. And the people in the middle right now are looking to find someone who they feel like cares for them.
He could just sign a fucking executive order that just says weed is legal tomorrow and probably win in a landslide.
Look at the forecast vote for Ohio. 49.4 Trump, 49.6 Biden. It's the closest, at least according to the statistics they have here. And then Georgia. And I can't even believe Texas is like this.
Well,
this
Texas
close.
has been close ever since the was it Senate or was it governor? When they had, what's his goddamn name? Beto? Yeah, Beto came for Texas and was almost there.
Beto's from a very, very Hispanic part of Texas, too. Like, right there in El Paso. You know, right on the other side of the border there is like a large Mexican city, and there's usually people like
Juarez.
families that Juarez is a very dangerous city.
Very.
Yeah.
I drove by Juarez through El Paso. I looked over it,
yeah.
and I got chills just thinking about like all the shit you hear about Juarez.
Yeah, and when I lived in Albuquerque, I used to, like, people that I knew that lived there would tell me that you used to be able to, like, go there on the weekend and it was chill, and then, like, the war on drugs did it. The war on drugs did that. It ruined, like, the quality of life for the people that lived there.
We created the war on drugs.
The United States did. The United States did. I will not take credit for it.
Ben, it was you.
Damn it. I want to take the blame.
But like Biden had a pretty significant hand in it too.
Wyoming, the individual state that's the farthest Trump leaning. Like Nebraska's split into districts, so technically the 3rd district of Nebraska leans the farthest.
Nebraska's like the fucking pink tip of a dog's dick on the Republican dog red rocket.
Yep. Yeah, then Wyoming, then West Virginia. Like, all of these are states I would never want to live in. Oklahoma, Idaho. Idaho looks nice, but it's pretty, like, didn't you say white nationalists set up shop there?
When I was driving there with Ronald McFondle for a show, the further east we got, like the radio got a little more like noticeably racist when we were listening. And I was like, man, how long until they just start saying the N-word on the radio? And we laughed. And then there was an ad that came up and it was like, dude was like, get your stripper poles at the da-da-da-da, yeah. And I was like, he fucking dropped the bomb. He dropped the fucking bomb.
That is crazy.
On the radio. Some white dude trying to sell stripper poles at a gas station.
That is crazy.
It was nuts.
North Dakota, South Dakota, Kentucky. I'm looking for the first one I'd be even open to, like, I don't even want to visit most of these. Wyoming's okay. I guess, like, if you're into, like, outdoorsy stuff, there is like Yellowstone and shit there.
Yeah.
West Virginia, no. Oklahoma, no. Idaho looks, it's a nice looking place.
Idaho's chill.
Yeah. Kentucky, no. Arkansas, no. Alabama, no. Nebraska, flat, boring.
Cornfield.
Utah. I mean, Utah looks nice. I'm not into the Mormon thing. See, a lot of the western states just look nice in general. So, like, Utah is cool looking. Tennessee, you know, they're one of the better southern states, I would say.
Louisiana's good.
In some places.
Better, but not in regards to, like, COVID. They're like one of the worst.
Louisiana has good and bad places.
Which one of these red states is good in regards to COVID, though?
Probably
I don't know.
not
I'd have to
many.
look at the numbers.
The ones that don't have people actually living in them and only exist as a shell state to get Republican votes. You know, nobody lives in fucking South Dakota, right? There's nobody actually lives there.
It's one of the lower populated states.
North Dakota had people, and they're like, let's split in half to get more votes for the Republican Party. Like, what part do we split? Well, let's just take the bottom half nobody lives in, and we'll call it South Dakota.
Some people live there, just not a lot.
They're fake.
No,
they don't exist.
Yeah, okay.
6 months. COVID was the big issue, then race, then law and order in the cities, then with the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the Supreme Court. This brings COVID back to the top issue in the president's handling of COVID. And according to all the polls, when that is the primary...
Be if the president didn't even handle his own COVID case well? Like, he didn't handle America's COVID problem. What if he just fucking didn't handle his own COVID problem?
So bad he died.
Like, maybe died, or he gets caught sneaking out and spreading it and stuff before he's done.
Well, people are calling him a possible super spreader.
Yeah. You know, the last president that was a super spreader was
Clinton. He super spread his jisms all over Monica's
Clinton
dress.
Was the last super spreader.
He spread.
I think the most hilarious part was, like, Trump was looking really pale. So, like, instead of looking orange, he was actually almost like normal skin color.
Guys, Trump's looking really peach today. I'm worried about him.
Something's going on in Michigan with their governor. Here's a story about that.
Our other big story tonight, the Michigan Supreme Court dealing a big blow to Governor Gretchen Whitmer, ruling she exceeded her powers issuing executive orders during the pandemic.
What is this frog-faced motherfucker nodding for? He scares the shit out of me.
Decision, but the court majority found the governor did not have the power to extend the state of emergency beyond April 30th. Jason Colthorpe following this tonight. And the big question tonight, Jason, is what does this ruling really mean?
Well, for one, Devin, it does not mean that all of the governor's orders are now out the window. Only certain ones, basically the ones...
He was nodding as well, too. These nods are a tell that they've known all about this for a long time, but had to shut up because they were under the thumb of the governor.
Probably.
And now it's like, well, we're yep. No, finally it's coming out. Yep. Hope we don't get caught for the fact we've been hiding it this entire time. That's just like when you study body language, that's exactly what they're fucking doing right now. All of them. It's weird.
The end of April, and even those don't go anywhere right away. But overall, unless the governor wants to appeal this back to the Sixth Circuit, what means is...
Can we go back to that? Was that an anomaly?
Was that him showing his reptilian...
Was that a glitch in the Matrix?
Appeal this back to
I think it was.
Oh fuck, dude!
It doesn't look though. It didn't. It's not a problem with the video because the banner at the bottom is fine.
He just turned into a very low resolution Pepe meme.
Sixth Circuit.
I love that out of everything that was like screwed up, his eyeballs were still like visible on it.
Yeah, like they stared directly into the soul of you.
Means is
he's kind of got the like Clark Kent thing going on.
She's going to have to start working with the Republican-led legislature to craft any COVID restrictions.
I don't think any of these news hosts have worn their own
Since
skin.
the end of April, Governor Gretchen
She's
Whitmer
got
has
crazy eyes.
That's the governor of Michigan.
Oh, yep.
Making decisions under the power granted to her by the Emergency Powers of Governor Act of
She looks like she's played by the
state
interim
Supreme Court
warden from Orange is the New Black. The girl who like took over for the original warden. They got them crazy eyes.
Its 107-page opinion says no more.
Well, they certainly decided the Supreme Court decided the 1945 laws on.
Yeah, this is what people from Michigan look like.
Constitutional, but it's not.
They're all
simple
police
terms of
chiefs
its
in Michigan.
implementation.
Brigadier General Mike McDaniel is the Associate Dean of Cooley Law School, specializing in homeland and national security law. He says until the previous federal judge rolls this decision into a court order, nothing has changed.
It's going to be.
You're wearing your mask wrong, doofus.
I hate it. I hate it.
What about the people in the background that just aren't wearing them at all?
And they all would benefit from covering their stupid fucking mouths.
You know,
Dude, how many of them do you think went to a fucking Trump rally right before he got COVID?
I wish they all. I wish they all went to a Trump rally just so they could feel what it's like.
Good save.
To appreciate.
Good save.
Appreciate
there.
our president.
Good save.
How does it feel? What kind of F-tier guest is Magicus? He's a patron guest, okay? That's special tier. We love Magicus here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, jeez.
Don't listen to Stabby McHugs. Stabby McHugs always talking shit.
I'm glad I reached the F tier. It means I moved up.
That's true. I didn't think of it that way. You used to be gum on the bottom of my shoe tier. You're moving up.
I made 19th peasant. That's all I need in life.
Yes. Top COVID 19th peasant.
Everyone, please like the stream. Please keep in mind also that we're trying to meet our goal before the end of this stream. We've got 34%. We've been further behind before coming into Saturday. So if you could throw us a 2, whatever you want. What I'll do. Should I steal Shabisky's gimmick and do dabs?
You could.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I actually have some wax now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Little wax.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I will, if we hit the goal, I will dog whistle live on the show.
Like racist dog whistling?
I guess. I don't know.
Or like you blow a dog whistle.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. That's the one.
I will do like 3 shots of Southern Comfort if we hit the goal.
Ooh.
That's going to be after I drink this entire bottle of wine.
Ooh. Oh, my God. Magicus he's the
Yeah, the
sacrificial
choo-choo
lamb.
train is welcome right now.
Hold the
Alicus.
mic. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
the tip train, much appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll wait until the end of the next segment to read the Streamlabs because we didn't really get that many yet. So send them in and we'll read all of your messages at the end of the next segment.
There's literally 0 messages to read.
Wow.
It's times are tough in the times of
Times are
presidential COVID.
Presidential COVID.
It's presidential approved COVID. Oh, yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Troll or not a troll? There's a few of these here. Here's the first one.
Hi everybody, Michael Christian. Once again, see if I can do a little quick video here about Andrew Gillum. Andrew Gillum, he's the guy that ran for against Ron DeSantis, right, for governor of Florida, and he lost. And you remember Andrew Gillum? He's the black man that I'll give him credit. He's not even a nig. Okay,
what?
I'll give him credit. but he's the one
Not
with
a
the scandal
troll.
with the-
Not a troll. Not a troll. Not a troll. Right?
What?
Not a troll?
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
You can't troll that way.
It's all like
Right, so it's not a troll,
Yeah,
right?
not a troll.
All right, not a troll.
So I'm feeling not so far.
Yeah, the not. I mean, whatever. He won. Not a troll. He is definitely not a troll.
Is there like more to this? Like I don't. Get
There's
it.
more to it, but we're not watching it. We've determined.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Fuck that guy. All right,
Yeah.
here's frustrations of a femcel.
Welcome back to another video. My parents aren't home.
Oh,
This
no.
is one of the best times for me because I get to think, say, and do whatever I so desire. Holy shit. You think I was actually going to homecoming? What? Why would I? What's the point?
Are her
What am I
parents, like,
supposed to get out of it?
Heirs to the Hilton throne and brother and sister. They have so much money, and she has so many questionable facial features.
If I was a well-rounded, good-looking individual, I would be all over that dance floor. But sadly, I am not. I am a femcel.
I think she's trolling. I think she made herself look this like.
Yeah, I feel like she's not as terrible looking as she's trying to make herself out to
She's
be.
too eloquent to like leave that 5 o'clock shadow on her upper lip. And I feel like
wow, you're so.
It might be makeup.
She might be. I don't know. I'm just kind of impressed here. Everything behind her looks modern and beautiful.
I mean, that shit doesn't look cheap for sure. So
It's very hard to be well-to-do and ugly, is what I'm saying. I think she's got to be trolling. I think she's made herself
ugly. She's just not.
She's not ugly, right?
Yeah.
But
No, I don't think so.
She had to have tried to mess her hair up and have.
She probably just got out of bed or something and filmed this shit. No makeup.
She has like a
whatever.
lazy. I have the same problem.
She has one eye that's like way lower than
I have
the
that
other.
same droop. That's why I kind of overcompensate sometimes because I have a slight droop. So I have to like overcompensate my slight droop.
I'm calling or I'm gonna call trolling her and also trolling Billy. For
She
that.
might even have Bell's palsy or
Stay
something.
inside where I belong and question everything. Only real incels know the struggle of getting out.
Let's get a tip train going, mate.
Whoa, Coop Car
Damn.
18. I think
Nice.
Coop Car 18 might be our associate producer from again for this month. I
think
actually
so.
didn't check. Let me look really quick.
Close.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I seem to do it every day. That is when I'm feeling up to it. Not
Yep, Coop Car again for last month. So
This girl is editing her videos to make her like feature close-ups even more ugly. Like she's got enough awareness to edit the grotesque areas. And she, like I'm saying, she's not a terribly ugly girl, but she is making a point to look terribly ugly even through the editing. We got to watch a little more of this. She's claiming to be a femcel, right?
everyone is born 10 out of 10 attractive. Such as I, for example. Uneven eyes.
Two guns.
Two guns, yeah.
We're over 50% of the way to the goal.
She just mentioned the eyes. So
Yeah.
Cryptic
baller.
acne. Look at these eye bags. I sleep like 12 hours a day and I still have these. Holy shit. And I don't even want to tell you about the scab.
Tell us about the scab.
Wait, whoa.
Is it like Chris Chan's?
Tell us about the scab.
Have you seen me
I'm
from the
invested. I need
side?
to know.
Maybe I'm privileged and I have it easy because I'm a girl. And girls in this day and age, they can get anything. They can have sex anywhere, anytime they want, as long as they have a vagina. And you know what I say? That's fucking disgusting. Sex is disgusting. I get it. You want to have kids, but why are you doing it at such a young age? Like, chill out. Wait for it. Wait till you're married.
Don't
You know,
wait till you're
don't
married.
even
That's the
start
stupidest
dating
thing in
now.
the
Take
world.
it from me. I'm a
Wait, so she's
self-taught
calling herself a
philosopher.
femcel,
When you
but
don't
she
have
also
looks
just
to
said
boost
that's true.
Yeah.
your ego, gain some intelligence points, and you'll be quite proud of yourself.
She didn't
Wanna
say
hear something
involuntary
strange?
celibate.
On Friday, I got asked out. This asking out came out of nowhere. I was in
She
creative
gives
writing
promo
class.
like Egghead does. It's very cringe.
ranting with a couple people about how gross dating is. Like,
I discovered last night that the Jono is the like European version of Egghead, like the UK version of Egghead. He really is.
holding hands, making out in the hallway. I think that's disgusting. And I mentioned.
So you're not sure yet, troll or not a troll, or do you say troll?
Does she have more videos?
100% a troll.
I don't know. I think so.
I think I have to see more of her videos in the future.
I'm just
to
looking
be
in the
definite.
background. It looks like she lives in a fucking mansion.
Never got asked.
This could
out
be
before.
her
I never
affluence
got a crush
and
on. I've never been hit on. I never got a crush on anyone before. And this seems
This might be
to
real.
get the attention of someone. And this person.
She might be a
this goddamn
spoiled,
person
rich brat.
Looks at me
There was a
in
fence
the
in the
eyes
background
and
outside. So I think normally you don't put up a fence unless you want to keep people out, and you have something worth like losing. So I'm gonna say that the fence means it's probably a really, really nice house.
We could tell by the interior of the house it's really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Yeah.
design is not a out of the box design. This was a labor of love to whoever designed this
Like
house.
custom made, probably.
You can tell.
There's a really nice painting on the wall too that looks like.
There was a
guessing it's
nice
probably
room down
expensive.
behind her. That room over her shoulder
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
It looks really big with a nice big sectional couch.
I'm wondering if that's like a swimming pool that was outside by the fence too.
I'll go out with you. Want to go out? And of course I'm like, yeah, all right, you're joking. Stop it. I get it. I get it. And they're like, no, for real. Do you want to go out? I'm being dead serious. And I'm just like, what? You cannot be dead ass. And they're just like, I think you're pretty cool.
I need to know. Troll or not a troll?
It's very
Are
hard
you
for
processing this?
to make
It
this
is
choice.
not some time to think about it. And this
Billy
shit
just wants to keep
made me
watching this.
ponder
No,
for the
I'm
rest.
telling you, man. She might just be a autistic, rich brat.
You can be a brat and still be a troll. Those are not mutually exclusive.
She's gone to great lengths to ugly herself up for the troll here. So-
Literally the entire chat, both fan chat and pleb chat, are voting troll.
Not the entire chat. I saw not a troll. A couple times. The majority of people, Cobra's little sis. See,
Yeah,
you can't
the
troll that.
one not a troll doesn't
You
count
can't.
'cause
This
that
is
guy's
like
also a troll.
This is like the fucking complete anti opposite day King Cobra. Instead of being in a poor shithole with Wonkai, you're like the rich Wonkai, but she still is like self-important. But instead of saying I get all the sex in the world and lying about it, she's like, I can't have sex and it's gross. It's like, what? This is Queen Cobes.
Troll or not a troll?
I'm gonna say not a troll.
Of course you are.
I say troll. Magicka says troll. The trolls have it. Trolls
Okay.
win. I wanted to show Egghead, the guy that I said is basically another version of him. This is not part of Troll or Not a Troll. I just think when I watch this and listen to the way he talks, he has an accent and he's thinner, but in almost every other way, aside from that, he's Egghead.
Hey guys, I just want to make a little happy note. I went to the shops across the road, and a big billboard. Guess what it is? Yes, McDonald's has released triple cheeseburger. Damn, I've been waiting for so long. Because before it came out, they was doing like 10 McDonald's around Britain that did triple cheeseburger. It's more like a test before it actually went out global.
I like how they're just now getting triple cheeseburgers in the UK. I've noticed this in Europe. McDonald's food is noticeably smaller there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now triple cheeseburger.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Well, aren't there places in the U.S. where you can get like quadruple cheeseburgers?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been waiting for it. I mean, do you like double cheeseburger? Now you can have triple cheeseburger. I can't wait to try it. It's like £2.79. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'd love to get.
I'm not sponsored, by the way.
sponsored, by
You
the
know,
way.
I thought he was for a second. I'm glad he cleared that up. I could have gone through the rest of my day thinking that he was sponsored by McDonald's. It's odd. I mean, he looks like he could be. This is a professional job. I like his laundry behind him.
Maybe he could be Ronald McDonald without the makeup on.
Sponsored, but most of my shit I say about it is not sponsored. Well, all of it, to be honest. But I just want to say,
see how he acts.
Triple cheeseburger. I'm gonna go to town, get a McDonald's triple cheeseburger. Fries are bigger. I don't know.
The fries are bigger. Anyway,
the fries are bigger.
I love everything about this.
Let's play. Okay, here's another troll or not a troll.
Take it easy, Any Gundam. What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to share a great story with you tonight. We're going
What's up
back
with
to my
the-
best kiss ever.
He has something playing on like a phone.
He's going back to his best kiss ever.
So, the scene is fall 2011, Virginia, Charlottesville, Virginia.
How old is this video? Is this from 2012?
I'm in my dorm. I'm completely
I don't
drunk.
think so.
I'm almost blackout drunk. And my RA is trying to stop me from leaving the dorm because I'm saying like stuff about how I want to go kiss girls on the corner and stuff like that. But he really...
What's up with the music?
Doesn't have a right to do that. So I sprint out. The RA from my floor, him, and the RA from the floor below try to chase me, but I'm way too fast for them. Sprint out. I catch North Line, take it down to Central Grounds, walk to the corner.
He was just grabbing his armpit. It was like a nervous thing.
Yeah.
I'm going with troll so far, just because
Really?
I, don't
I
think
say
this guy
not a
is-
troll.
It depends on the kiss.
This
He's got
guy
to.
has never kissed a girl. He made the story.
Well, no.
up.
The way he's building the story, it's a rapey drunk kiss so
sounds
far.
like it.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
That's why I'm like, I believe
If
it.
it's a rapey drunk kiss story, I 100% believe not a troll.
I mean, he could still sway me in this, but I'm leaning.
I gotta see the kiss.
And here we are, right in the heart of all the action. So I head to number 3. That's rest in peace, greatest nightclub ever, greatest bar, restaurant, nightclub, whatever you want to call it. That would be NO.3, University Ave. So I head into number 3, and the music's blasting, tons of hot sorority girls. Everybody's just doing their thing. It's just.
Is this a deposition? He's explaining his rape to the court.
It sounds like it.
So wait, we got from he was in like his dorm room, and he was like, "Damn, I want to kiss a girl," and then like
kiss a girl.
The RAs come in and are like, "You're coming with us," and he's fucking
They're like, you're
runs out
drunk.
to
You're
a
not
nightclub.
leaving. You're not leaving, but he
ran-
broke and he ran out to a nightclub to find sorority girls to kiss. Nothing about this story is unbelievable. The only thing that would make this as a troll is if this guy wasn't a douchey frat kid, and
he is.
And I don't think that's the troll. I think he's about to admit to a very rapey drunk kiss, and the fact that it was 2011, fall 2011. It's the worst that he can remember the fucking time of the crime.
My objection to this is that usually the nightclubs are at least a few blocks away from the university, and if you're drunk, it's usually not easy to make it to there without falling over or throwing up.
Are you serious?
And yes, because I've had to take people from the fucking like clubs back
You've
to
never partied
campus.
with real frats. You've never partied with real drunk frat boys. I know here at University of Washington, it's a small sprint to all the fucking slutty drunk bars, and he could puke along the way and still make it and puke mouth kiss a girl on the race.
It's fine to get there when you're sober, but when you're drunk starting out, like then it's difficult to actually get a few blocks to there.
Magic kiss, maybe for you. I'm telling you, these frat boys are literally trained in being drunk rapists. They do games.
That was my experience in college, trying to guide people while they're drunk. So,
What frat did you pledge?
No, so like okay, so our thing was like,
You You were like the college hall monitor, right?
No. So like, I ran like an event always that we would go in and fucking get like totally blasted after finals, because it was like a comp sci thing that we all did as a department basically. So we would go out and get totally fucking trashed, and then like try to like do whatever. And I've had like while I'm drunk, also having to deal with like other drunk people. It's like it's incredibly difficult to keep the group.
Can you pause? Let's hold on. Let's pause this for a second. You say not a troll, right?
I gotta hear the kiss.
Oh damn it!
I gotta hear the kiss.
Vibes in there. So I hit the bar. I get a couple of Jameson shots, even though I really already am sufficiently drunk. And I start getting into the groove too. I'm like, oh yeah.
This is definitely
I'm feeling it too.
not a troll. I have to hear the kiss though.
I get up from the stool, and what's the first thing I see like 10 feet away from me? There's this hot blonde sorority chick, and she's dancing. Her hair is flipping and everything like that. And I just figure this is my time to read body language properly. So I start walking up to her, but I'm doing it in a cool way. I'm doing it like casually. And I'm only wearing like a Devils t-shirt, jersey tee, jeans, sneaks. Like, I'm not dressed like the preppy dudes who are in the club. I'm just dressed like casually. So I go up to her, and she's dressed very nicely. So our dress codes didn't really match, but who cares? Everybody's just having fun. And I lean up and I give her a sloppy kiss on the. I catch the left side of her face. I catch like her cheek and a little bit of her lip. Oh. And she's kind of out of it, so like she doesn't really like know what's going on at first. And then I go for another attempt, and this time 10 out of 10, land a perfect kiss. And her lips were so fucking soft, and it was amazing. But then she turns around to me, and she says, "Who the fuck are you?" in her heavy Virginia accent, and I can't emulate that accent, but it was it's a little weird.
Yeah, not a troll, actual creep.
This is a dream he had, and even in his dream, the woman was like, "Who the fuck are you?" So
it
troll.
wasn't a dream though.
Not a troll. He's actual.
No,
creep.
it was definitely a dream.
He remembered it. He remembered the fucking date the crime took place. No, fall 2011. I got a girl that was drunk. Then I kissed and she moved away, but then I kissed again and she was drunk enough to reciprocate the kiss. And then she was like, "Who the fuck are you?" That right there is not a troll. That's a fucking icky frat douche who fucking is probably 5'4". He probably 5'4", and he fucking ran to a club drunk to find a drunk girl and kiss her. It was premeditated predatory behavior while drunk.
We got one more. Let's see what this is all about.
I haven't made a video in a couple of hours, I think. Can't really remember. Anyway, it's because
Billy,
I
is that
was
you?
out in
Oh my god.
the East Coast.
This is one of the guys you partied with when you were in college.
What had happened was that Todd Howard from Bethesda Game Studios found me on the street. And I guess he thought I needed some help, so he just grabbed me and took me to his house, and he made me pet his cat. And his cat's name is Fiblet. And Todd said, "So how do you like my cat, Fiblet?" And I said, "I like your cat. It's a great kitty." "Oh, what breed is it?" And he said, "Oh, it's the Todd Howard breed." And I said, "I don't think that's a breed of cat." And he said, "Yes, it is." And that's the Todd Howard breed.
He said, "Yes, it is."
And I said, "No, it's definitely not a breed of cat." And then he said, "Yes,
troll,
it is."
I don't know.
And
I
you're
kind
gonna
of
tell
believe
everybody
this.
it is.
He went to the house of the head of
He had
Bethesda.
this evil look in his eye.
Yeah, no, this is totally believable.
And I just had to agree with him that his cat, Fiblet,
Fiblet.
is called the Todd Howard
It's
cat.
just a little fiblet.
That's
It's not
the
a
breed of
troll.
the
It's just
cat
a
he
little
has.
fiblet.
And the Todd Howard
Come
cat
on,
is
guys.
covered in hair.
Don't you have
And
don't you
it
have
tells
cats?
lies all the time. But the inside of his house is pretty cool. It was really weird, though. Even
I don't think
pretty
this
cool.
guy's ever been invited
Like,
back to
each
somebody's
room
house,
has a
let
different
alone
theme.
someone
So he has a Fallout
who
room.
runs
I'm not
Bethesda.
sure he's in the
Skyrim
house right
room,
now. I think this
And
is
an
a table
oblivion-
in a park somewhere.
Yeah, he's laying on a pillow at a McDonald's fucking restaurant, stealing their Wi-Fi.
room, and an arena room, and a Daggerfall room, and a Red Guard room, and a Battle Spire room. And I guess the weirdest room.
This is
out
a
of all
weird
of them
YouTube
had to be
fantasy
the
video.
PBA bowling room. And I asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, don't you remember?"
Don't you remember?
remember.
All right, troll.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, all right, it's a fucking troll.
Don't you remember the PBA bowling room? Troll. This guy's fucking weird though. Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's kind of.
I want more of him.
Yeah.
I want more of the girl that was in her parents' rich ass mansion that couldn't talk until her parents, because her parents left the house so she could fucking make a video.
All right, we
That's
got
that
any
good shit.
We got any Streamlabs?
You know we do, Benjamin.
Yo!
You know we do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are over 50% of the way to our goal tonight. Thick Soul gave us a 666, devilish number. Thank you. BitToast said, you should start dabbing more, Ben. It's worth it. Two Guns No Ammo gave us the big love. Spirit Flame says, K-Coop on the choo-choo train. Coop Car gave us that big love. Marcus Trinius says, tippa train. Love my sweet boys. Thank you very much, Marcus. And Revit Kalinsky gave us $2. Said, Lord Magicus looks like he wears unfashionable shorts and drinks Monster Energy drink. I disagree. He would drink Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, if anything.
I used to drink Monster Zero, but now I drink the Starbucks mocha frappuccinos.
A mocha frappe, yeah. You do look like the type of guy that needs his caffeine, but I don't think it would be a Monster guy. But I was wrong. You're working with a Monster. And then Allegas gave us some love, and Pyrotechnis and Lord Magicus also gave us love. Thank you guys for your magic card related donos.
You know,
wait, what did they say?
Okay, so Magicus said,
you know those playing cards, the DP playing cards
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
episode that we did. Do we know when those are supposed to make it to their destination?
They haven't gotten here yet.
Yeah, they are taking a while to ship because of COVID.
Send me a picture when you get them.
Yeah, they should be there probably in the next couple of weeks. I would say.
That's awesome.
I would
That's
say.
a rare thing. Like
very rare.
It's rare as fuck.
Very.
I don't even have
honestly,
it.
Ben
I
doesn't
can't
even have
believe that I got it on the second try, and I was just like, "Watch how easy this is." And it was just a total fucking accident.
Yeah, I was really angry that you called your shot there. It felt like a total slight at my dealing abilities.
Well, I totally figured out the strategy, right?
The crazy thing about the damn, I think the first one somebody bought was a winner right off the bat. I don't know if the odds. I don't know if the odds were supposed to be that good. The cool thing about the game was the odds increased the more you played.
Right.
You would get basically another card every time you played to win. You get your name
a
written on
couple
the card.
people had it on their name, right?
Yeah.
I know there's at least one. I'm pretty sure there's a few.
There was a few, yeah. There was a few. It was
So we've decided that instead of episode 800, we're just going to celebrate on Halloween, which I think is 798 or something like that.
And I'll tell you why this works. If you read the number 8 as the letter B, which obviously happens in calculator language, then episode 800 would be episode Boo. And Halloween will be episode Boo.
Bring
798,
back the card
aka
game.
Boo.
I won off the first try.
I know, right? Well, the card game might come back one day.
Yeah.
Not today. I have an idea for more prizes for the card game. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? 799 is election night. Yeah, and then 800 will be the Fallout episode where nothing is certain.
You're going to do like another 8-hour election stream?
800 will be Boo, or Halloween will be episode Boo, and 800 will be Boo 2, Amadeus Drunken Peasants.
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
There's also something else in the works that won't be done for several months, but we're also working on color actual maniacs.
Whoa.
These are sweet.
Color actual maniacs. Look at this. Look at these color actual maniacs.
They're being prototyped.
Yeah.
This is a tiny little army of colored action figures.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You should make like a DP.
They
Warhammer
prefer to be
game
called
piece.
action figures of color, though.
Action Americans.
Action figures of color.
Do not put these ones in your butt.
The other ones are okay, but not these ones.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll do... Oh, okay. So I guess we'll do the one that people were pestering us to talk about in the chat.
Pester.
But we have to play the intro first.
Pester.
Can't not play the intro. So here it is.
Pester.
I mean, when it decides to.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they gonna touch me?
TP, are they gonna touch
I love it.
I think my favorite part of this intro is that you say antagonism, and that none of the words that are on the screen.
What was that last thing you said?
So you said antagonism in it, but like that's none of the words that are actually on the screen when you said it.
Antagonism.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever.
Trust me, that's been bothering me every time I heard it, but I haven't said anything because I don't want to denigrate the quality of this show. It's not my job to call out every inconsistency. It's my job to cover them up with lies.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody knows
so,
Billy's the quality control here.
It's true.
I didn't know about this. So Nick Fuentes and Baked Alaska, who I didn't even know was still around, were doing an IRL stream, and they were at a mall somewhere, and they ran into a group of high school girls, teenage girls, and started arguing with them, and eventually made them cry. And here it is. Here it is.
Yeah. Yo, let's go. Hey, wait, come here. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Yo,
Let's
Why do you love Fortnite?
Let's go. That was creepy.
Let's go. Jaden beat the crap out of Magar. Grudge match. Yeah, that's true. Yo, you guys voting Trump 2020?
No.
What?
What?
Why not? Who are you voting for?
Because he's a racist.
That's What?
awesome, though. That's great.
Look at this T-pose, though.
Because he's a racist, but racism is awesome,
6
though.
million Trump supporters.
There are a
Yes.
lot of
What's up?
things that piss me off.
Wait,
about
why?
this.
No, we're just curious. Why don't you like Trump? I just want to ask.
I think that girl's top is smaller than her mask.
Yeah, and later on in the video, she says she's 15. So parents should be on top of that. I mean, she probably leaves her parents' house. Well, probably not. Her parents probably let her dress like that.
As the leader of our country are not.
Why do you think he's a racist?
Yeah, cover your nose. I can't stand it. The rest of them know what's up, I think.
Well, the other one's only barely covering her nose. And the other one had her mask off below her chin. Yeah, nose is out there.
Let's
go. Why is she pulling it down to talk?
That
You don't need to do
leader
that.
of our country should say.
Like what?
I think that
Let's go.
I don't really know.
Oh, wah. Things he said about women. You gonna cry about it? The things he says.
They're bullying teenage girls at the mall. It's so weird.
It's so on brand, though.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I expect from a piece of fucking trash like Nick Fuentes.
They go hard on them too. They cry eventually.
That's a terrible trait. Do any of you guys have girlfriends?
Women need to stay in the kitchen.
Do any of you guys have girlfriends? Nope. Women need to stay in the kitchen.
Yep.
What's wrong with that?
I can't believe you said
What?
the guy
Women
with a
need to
fucking
stay in their
Fortnite
place in the
sweatshirt.
kitchen, and they need to take care of the kids.
It's true. That's what's gonna
No,
make
no.
That's true. Women need to
man-
keep their
man-
place as my beard.
No,
No.
we're gamers.
We're gamers.
That's not why.
We're gamers.
are less than men.
That's because we play games. We play Fortnite.
We don't
all
want
day.
you.
Yes,
You don't
clearly.
get to be gamers.
Look, we don't need women. We play Fortnite and have sex with cat boys.
Like not old, but like
Whoa.
a decent
I'm a
age
young
man.
guy. How old do you think I am?
Like above age.
27. I'm 22.
Okay, well,
17.
regardless.
I'm 22.
Look, men. Look, men. Listen.
Oh, that's his Billy the Fridge.
Guy Fieri is a hero. Guy Fieri's epic. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Flavor Town. That's right. Look, men are more masculine, women are more feminine. They have different roles. You're right. You got to embrace your
Look,
role.
men are masculine, but here's the problem. A lot of men these days aren't that fucking masculine. Present company included, you fucking pussies. Nick Fuentes is effeminate, and he cries that he's not. It's embarrassing.
Baked Alaska makes some of the worst music I've ever heard in my life.
Terrible music.
Like ICP sounds like Mozart compared to Baked Alaska's music.
I could walk into the room with Baked Alaska, Nick Fuentes, talk to them man to man, have them on their knees ready to suck me. Because I'm that much more fucking masculine than these prissy little puss boy, garbage music making, trash talking political wannabes. You're fucking, you want to say that white is the best race. You're not nearly close to the best that white people have to offer.
We're not the same. No, we're not the same.
We are the same, but
we're not the same.
Dude,
can I make a baby come out of my dick? No, of course not. We're not the same. We're different.
I'd like to see him do it, though. I wish he was able to make that happen.
Maybe if
To watch his
he
dick
hard
just
enough.
explode, like trying to give birth to a baby out of it would be crazy.
Let's go. Dude, can you imagine
not
how
more
much that would
powerful.
suck?
We're stronger.
How come there's never been a woman president? That could beat your ass because
No, they couldn't.
Times are changing.
No, they couldn't. I'm smarter and faster and stronger and better than that.
I know a couple. He's just trying to make me mad, so I'm not gonna.
No, he's not. We're We're just facts spitting right now. facts. There's been no women presidents, no women kings, no women really.
No women kings? Are you fucking stupid?
There have been plenty of well, kings are the term king is a gender specific term, but there's been plenty of queens that were head of state that were like in charge.
But Ben,
Queen Victoria.
There's been no
Yeah, but
women.
she wasn't a king.
There's been no women.
There wasn't
kings.
a king. There was no king because there was Queen Victoria instead.
Ben, there's been no women kings, but there has been male queens. Ask Freddie Mercury.
So you're a
No women.
misogynist.
The
Like,
richest
great
woman in
for
the
you,
world
but you're not giving
divorced the
yourself
richest
the-
man in the world. That's why she's rich. Think about that.
Yeah, you're not giving. Okay, good. How are you gonna get a girlfriend?
Think about that. Think about that. A woman that spent her entire adult life helping the man become a multi-billionaire, divorced him and did absolutely nothing of merit, but somehow didn't fucking leave poor. She didn't have to sign a prenup because he didn't have shit when they got together. They built that shit under a union. Yeah, she's gonna take half when she goes, and she probably deserved it.
Maybe you just like boys.
We have tons of girls
Maybe you just like boys. She just said it. She just called them out. Maybe you just like boys.
all over us. We're famous. What do you mean?
We have groupies.
Yeah, I
We're
do.
famous.
I got a million.
We're
girls.
famous.
Girls love me. What do you mean? Pit
Girls
vipers.
love me.
Get used to it.
Yeah, what was that? Sweet Aaron?
Sweet Aaron.
That had the best thing about Sweet Aaron was she had him cucking himself.
He was like in love. It almost looked
he
like.
was switching from his alt-right side to a more liberal side to fucking simp for Sweet Aaron, and then she ditched him for some real fucking loser, not even a better man. She just was like, this guy's super boring. I'm gonna go to a less boring loser for a minute. And then fucking, he was all simped out and left the internet because he got cucked and simped out, and now he wants to come back and act like he's alpha male Chad next to fucking Deputy Dongle, the mini-man. Come the fuck on.
Come the fuck on.
Do you see these fucking Yeezys right here? You see this drip? You
Do you
see
see
this
this
Yoba
drip?
merch? Do you say goy? Yeah. Do you call us goy?
Yes, it's like.
They thought that Nick Fuentes thinks these girls called him a goy, but they actually called him boy. But he hears a common term boy and thinks it means goy.
What? Wait, you called us
being
goys?
unironically proud of
Oh,
his
boys.
shoes.
I thought
Get your
you were
hearing
calling
checked,
us
Nick.
guys. I thought we were going to talk a little bit about
Right.
racism,
He
which
was
I'm good at.
He's so eager.
But you are because you're so immature in the head.
Mm.
Stuff like that.
So immature. Boy power. Boys rule.
What do you
Oh,
mean
it's current
immature?
year.
Me and my friend named after a shitty fucking dessert are wearing Fortnite shirts. We're grown-ass men.
21st century, Nick.
That's the century of the white man.
Can be on the same level.
No, they
We can
can't.
be just as powerful.
No, you
Not
can't.
Why are you standing like
He's T-posing on you. He's
Because he's a
T-posing on
real
you.
man. He's
T-pose.
doing T-poses.
T-pose.
All my followers who are real men are gonna respect
My
this.
TikTok got banned.
TikTok canceled me.
Go, look up.
He's
Nick
already
Fuentes'
banned.
15 million impressions. Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
Obnoxious. I don't even like Fortnite. It was a
You don't like
joke.
Fortnite? What do you like, PUBG?
I don't play video games.
What do you like, Apex Legends? Apex Legends sucks. We play Fortnite.
So you use gay as an insult.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. It is an insult.
Being
Yeah,
gay
it is an insult.
It is an insult.
But it's okay. I can say it because I'm in the closet and I love cat boys.
wrong, of course.
No, being gay is completely okay.
It's disgusting.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we do. It's
Cancel.
disgusting. It's gross.
Okay, you can call me whatever you want. Being gay is
people are
wrong. I'm a
predators.
Christian.
She
Got
is
it?
Karen in training. Like she's gonna grow up to be the I want to see the manager person.
No, you think so? She's
Yeah, I
running
think
into
so.
a fucking miserable prick of a human being, being misogynist and racist, and she's standing up for herself. She's not going to the manager. She's not fucking with a waiter or waitress right now. She's standing up to somebody who has a huge platform and goes toe-to-toe with people all the time. She doesn't know this, mind you.
Yeah,
she's
she
just
doesn't know who he
walking
is.
by, and she's engaging, and she's not backing down. She might grow up and be fucking president, dude. Fuck Karen.
Yeah, remember that she also started this too with like the whole fucking mask thing. So
She made a Fortnite comment.
Yeah, all she did was say like, "Hey, Fortnite,"
and then he engaged with her.
like she is definitely winning this argument, but like I don't know. I just get the vibe
I
that
don't see
eventually
any
she's gonna be
Karen here. We have to stop saying any assertive woman is a Karen. A Karen is a cunt that fucks with people on their job. People who are literally getting paid minimum wage, and she goes in and she fucks with people where she doesn't belong. She belongs in this conversation. She belongs standing up to somebody who is a misogynist, a homophobe. If that's what she believes in, she belongs.
Well, you're not a real Christian if you think being gay is okay.
I am Christian. I go to church.
You're not a real Christian if you think being gay is okay.
Listen, let me
Why do you think being gay is okay?
Let me speak.
Go ahead.
In the Bible, it says that being gay it's not okay. Yes, it does say that, but I will never judge someone for being gay just because they are different than me.
Let's go. It must be outlawed by the government immediately.
Clearly, you are not a real Christian if you're judging.
I'm
people.
Catholic.
Let's go.
I'm Catholic.
He says, "I'm Catholic," and then he says, "The only real type of Christian there is what he says in a second here.
The only real Christians there are.
Yep, the only real Christians there are.
Catholic would not.
Yeah, we're both Catholics.
Welcome to the just
We're both Catholics.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're homophobic, but we let all of our priests fuck boys.
Yeah, it's funny because they're about to say that homosexuals are mostly play with Play-Doh.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he just said he was Catholic. There's a weird disconnect in his mind where he doesn't get the connection.
Which is literally how he believes what he believes. He has to have weird disconnects from
Right.
reality.
Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Look,
It's
if
gonna
you're
be awesome.
you admitted as a Christian being gay is wrong in the Bible. Yes,
She
it
said
is.
it. She
Yeah,
said
she
it.
said it.
Oh my God.
That's the Old Testament, dude.
Marriage was between one man and one woman. Look, you hate the sin, love
We're
the sin.
polyester and eating fucking beef. Also could be as bad as fucking a man in the ass, but we do that every goddamn day.
To hate the person, you hate the sin.
But I do.
I don't hate
We don't have to, but we do.
exactly, and that's what makes
That was good. That was good from Nick Fuentes. Yeah, we don't. We don't have to hate the person. We can hate the sin, but we do hate the person. Like, we do.
Yeah.
He's just blatant about
They're
it.
out there raping kids. We have to hate evil. We have to
Yeah.
Oh, so you hate Catholics then? Good. I
Right,
agree.
that's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying.
I agree. Hate Catholics.
Who's raping kids?
gay people.
The Catholics. Oh, he said gay people?
Gay people are not raping kids.
Nick, you got it. It's the Catholics. There's a paper
Right.
trail. There's a paper trail. There's an actual paper trail, Nick.
So did Trump. So
Trump did not rape kids.
rape allegations.
Which are all fake. Which are all lying.
No,
women.
they're
So
not.
it's-
They're all fake news. Papa Trump
Thank
told
you.
me.
That's a-
Yeah.
thank you for the
Big
compliment.
compliment.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I took over I took over from Milo Yiannopoulos because he was a little too gay for my side.
Yeah.
So I got to be the closeted Milo Yiannopoulos.
Don't you see? Yeah, don't you see? No, he banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago once he figured out his stuff. Look it up. Long time ago.
You know what? If I'm being honest, I don't know all these facts. I just know he does
Exactly. Yeah, you don't know the
you know what? I
facts.
take back what I said. The fact that she just admitted that she doesn't know all these things, that's something that a Karen would never do.
Well,
so
a second
I was
here-
totally in the wrong.
Well, yeah. In a second here, she'll say, she's like, I don't know all this because I'm just 15.
Because I am 15 and I do not need to. I'm not at the legal age to vote. I am not at any
Sure.
of this stuff. I don't need to know all these facts. What I do know,
You make me
and
sick to my
I
stomach.
cannot agree
Yeah.
with the things he says.
Okay, go puke. Go puke if you want to. But look, listen. She called us goy again. Listen, on Netflix, for example,
They're
they have
such
that movie
cunts.
Cuties. They have all sorts of stuff coming out. All this pro-LGBT stuff is absolutely corrupting our country.
It's
So
corrupting our country.
That's what we have to say about that. So, what's up? Anyways, that's
talking about the Fortnite
Get
shirt.
out of
Fortnite
the
shirt's
fucking
good.
14th century, whatever the fuck you're in.
No, we're going back to the 14th century.
Why would you want to do that?
Because that's when it was awesome.
That's terrible.
The 14th century was not awesome.
No.
That is not the word I would pick for that.
I've been to the 14th century. It's awesome.
Hi, how are you?
FaceTiming? Oh, it's
Is
some
that
black
Lorenzo?
guy.
We're on his live with-
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with being black?
Nothing's wrong with being black. We
Oh,
love
then
black
why'd you have to say that? Really?
I'll say
Well, I had to say it because I'm racist. What's Baked Alaska going to chime in with?
Oh, here it comes.
Say something to it.
You said, it's some
I
black
didn't
guy.
say ew. I said,
Racist.
Yeah, and?
What was I gonna say? I was
Not
gonna say fuck BLM. Fuck BLM. Fuck BLM.
Y'all hear this?
Someone get on there. Get on
We
where?
want the government to come
What
kill
do
us
you guys
because we're
want
not
to
pro
happen to
BLM.
us? Yeah.
You know what? Fine.
We're
Have
not.
your own
We
beliefs.
hey
I
we
respect
can.
your own beliefs. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
anything
we
about
got
your
our own
beliefs.
opinions. You got your. She's shook back there.
We do, but
We shook a 14-year-old
Trigger.
girl.
Yeah.
We shook a 14-year-old girl.
Those are all fake words. They're not real.
homophobic is a very real.
I'm
word.
not afraid of gay people. I'm just telling you it's wrong.
You said it's
good that he's not afraid of one because he's.
That's what Christians say. So.
Is there actually a word for being afraid of gay people? Like, is there a word?
I don't know.
Like that'd be great if there was an actual word for being afraid of gay people. If there's not, it needs to be made up so that we can discern between that and homophobia in
Yeah.
arguments like this. No, the fear of gay people is actually
is this-
watch out for a dickophobia.
Well, you're
Is this
a
better
fake
or
Christian.
worse than the presidential debate?
No, read the Bible. It says it's bad. It says it's wrong in the Bible.
No.
God loves everyone, but not the sin. Yes,
No,
exactly.
He hates evil. We hate evil.
Yeah, we hate evil.
Being gay is not.
Let's go.
You hate evil? No, because the act of hate is evil, you
very
dumb
evil.
fucking piece of shit.
No, because of.
You yourself are evil by allowing hatred to drive you.
Yeah, we're live.
You're fucking spoiled and broken.
3,600 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's G-Man to fucking set them straight?
Fuck Trump if you're
Read your Bible.
homophobic.
Yeah,
Go burn in
I'm
hell.
NASA in Germany.
You should pray for him. NASA's fake. Moon landing's
Yeah,
fake.
we never
Not
landed
real.
on the moon.
Okay, that's
plays
why
a part of
he's
it.
getting paid $3 million a year, and you're sitting
Yeah,
here with
by
a
the
Fortnite
devil.
sweatshirt.
That's not. This Fortnite sweatshirt costs $27.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a high roller.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why am I
exactly.
not getting talked to by a man in a Fortnite movie?
You are. I'm talking at you right now. I'm talking down to you. I'm standing right here. in this awesome Fortnite hoodie.
Yeah.
People like you disgust
You're lucky
me.
the
I
gold
cannot
scar's
believe
not
it.
coming out. Gold scar.
What the fuck is that?
Forget it.
The gold scar.
forget it.
Hours. You can work at NASA where they're.
Ah, forget it. You're not worth explaining things to. I just want to yell all
right,
my
well,
all
we're
my
gonna keep
talking
walking.
points
Nice
to
to meet you
14-year-old
guys.
girls
Hope
at
you
the
guys have a
mall.
nice
Do
night.
not support these people. They're homophobes, racist.
Cool.
They like that. Our
Let's go.
Yeah,
Our
they
audience
wanted to
like
talk to us for
homophobes
so
and
long.
racists.
There's millions of them, and we're
Really?
going.
We're going to hell, really?
Yes.
Hey,
we're
these people
D-livers.
are homophobic. They say black lives don't matter.
Hey, how are you?
Did you say fuck BLM?
Let's
Yes,
go.
yes, they
Yeah, I
did.
did.
Yes, they did.
Please beat the shit out of them right now. Like, I would be so proud.
I'm from Chicago.
I've never stand this close to one
I'm from
before.
Alaska. What's up? How are you? Yeah, we're allowed to have our opinion. Don't touch my camera.
Oh, I'm not touching her.
Yeah, you are. Get out of my face.
Her. She doesn't want to be recorded.
Yo, you just touched me. You just touched me. Get out of here. Yeah, she did.
He walked into it.
We have a witness right there.
Dude,
yes, the one white man
We're
here.
live, dude.
I saw, definitely.
We're in a public
His
place.
black
We're
woman
live,
assaulted him.
She doesn't want to be recorded, so don't record
No,
her.
she walked up to me. She can walk away. You can all walk away. Just walk away. If you don't want to be recorded, walk away. Okay, go ahead. Walk away.
Well, maybe she's trying to stand up
No,
for
she.
herself.
Well, then she's gonna be recorded because I'm live streaming.
Okay.
So get
She
used
could
to it.
just put a mask over her face. She
For
happens
what?
to have one there.
I'm a live streamer. What do you mean?
Put the
Oh,
mask
for not
back
supporting
up,
BLM.
Ah, look at the fucking
What
wonderful
is-
chat.
What's your question? What's your question?
What is your purpose of just walking around?
I'm an IRL live streamer. This is what I do as my career. This is my job.
What is IRL stand for?
In real life. So it's like a reality show. So I film whatever I'm doing, and it's live.
You get paid?
Yes, of course.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Yeah, you can be a streamer. Do it on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. Yeah.
What is Twitch?
Look at how uncomfortable
It's like a
Fuentes looks.
live streaming platform. So yeah, see, look,
Look at
we have 3.7.
Nick's never been in a room with this many females.
So yeah,
before.
I mean, I don't support BLM. I support all lives matter because I believe we all matter. I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic.
Yes, we do.
And so the BLM
never been attracted to
organization
females,
has been
so it's
burning
not
down
weird for
buildings
him.
and destroying our country, and I
but
don't
he's
support
just
it.
it's kind of new. He's like,
But
wow,
do you know why?
I'm in a room
It
and the only
doesn't matter
person I want
why.
to
You
fuck is
shouldn't
Baked
be-
Alaska.
You shouldn't be burning
Interesting.
down our
The answer
buildings.
is no. He does not know why.
Do I know why? Because a criminal, George Floyd, died of a fentanyl overdose? Yeah, I know why.
No.
Oh, I know.
That's true. It's what the autopsy says.
Yeah.
That's not what the autopsy
And George
says.
Floyd
We
was a
read the autopsy.
Yeah, I know.
The reason
It's
the cop showed
ridiculous.
up is because he was using counterfeit bills.
And people who
You
told
too,
us that's
yeah.
what the autopsy said
Yeah, we don't
sent
have to
us the
agree.
autopsy,
We're
and
not-
we
we
read
don't
it, and that's
hate
not
you or
what the
anything.
autopsy said.
I know what
Yeah.
the fuck. What is up with that?
Yeah, freedom of
What
speech.
is the weird disconnect with reality that they have to engage in?
They're like, no, keep reading. We kept reading. There was no.
yeah. Were
there
they
was
just trying
nothing.
to trick us into reading shit?
I think that they knew what they were going in when they started to read it and what they wanted to hear, and so they were just like, oh yeah, no, totally, just negligible amounts of drugs in the system.
Reading is a liberal conspiracy. All right.
Yeah. All right. Peace. Nice to meet you.
You may walk away.
Logic
Huh?
is a liberal
No,
conspiracy.
I was here. You walked up to me.
so heavily
Yeah, we
based
stand
a
our
red
ground.
pill.
Yeah. You.
Like this Fort
Yeah.
You small. I love her.
Oh.
I love her.
Look at his arms, though.
This is exactly why neither of you have girlfriends.
Ah, there we go. No.
They probably
girls
do.
Love us, so. Yeah. We have multiple
We have several girlfriends.
But that's the
We have
only
several
diss
girlfriends?
a female can give. They're like, you don't have a girlfriend. You're a virgin.
My
Oh.
girlfriend Amanda Tyler, man, she
Yeah.
terrorizes his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My girlfriend's name is Sammy. His is Amanda Tyler.
I don't know
They're
what that's in
making
reference
up?
to. She's in Canada.
Mine's a little crazy, you know. His
Mine
is
is
a little
psychopath.
vindictive.
Mine's a cat boy.
And vindictive.
Yes, very much so.
Straight up.
So, what are you vaping on? What is
I
that?
saw someone in our chat earlier that I just ignored that was like,
Notice
Billy's
how
trying to
minute
keep
an
the cat
actual
boy
black
thing
woman
alive,
interacts
even though
with
it's not
Fuentes, he's
true.
genuinely and mortally terrified.
And
Yeah.
he puts his hands in his little pockets.
Yep. I don't want to. I've never been this close to one before.
I kind of cringed when she just blew the fucking vape smoke like right in front of the crowd of people.
I like that.
What's not true about the Catboy thing?
I know. It's fucking hilarious.
There's
It's
a
kind of
vi-
like how they say Trump didn't say that coronavirus was a hoax.
They went on a date together. They looked into each other's eyes while sitting down at a lunch date. They went and tried on clothes together. They like whether or not you want to admit there was sexual tension there does not mean there was no sexual tension. Maybe they never had sex, but the fact that he was willing to write off all of Catboy's sexual proclivities that he does on his streams by saying, well, you know, it really doesn't matter if he sucks big black dildos because he's pretty based and red-pilled. He watched a Hitler documentary.
He did.
That's literally what Nick Fuentes said. So if you think I'm trying to make something happen out of the Catboy thing, all I'm trying to make happen is the fact that it happened.
Yeah, we didn't make it happen. It's not like we just told a bullshit story.
Yeah, those guys
there
went
was
on
a
a
video.
fucking date.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was a
neither
good
of
video
them.
too.
Maybe neither of them were aware it was a date while they were on it. I'll give you that. But that was a fucking date.
Yeah, like I've had actual dates where the expectation is that I was going on a date that didn't go as well as that
Yeah.
did.
Thank you.
You could fucking tell there was chemistry there.
There was.
Right.
There were-
And they'd still be together today if only Nick Fuentes' stupid fans had listened to him when he said Catboy watched a Hitler documentary.
That's how he explained it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, Catboy sucks big black dildos and shit, but don't worry, guys.
He likes Hitler.
He likes Hitler. He watched a Hitler documentary once. That's how he defended that entire situation.
He looks so afraid, like he doesn't want that vape smoke to hit him. You know what I mean? Like
some CBD.
Look at him. Look at his.
Should have wore a mask.
moving back?
Should have wore a mask.
You don't want to tell me? You don't smoke? Oh, just like
it's just
tobacco.
vape.
Nice. Well, yeah, no, I just got here from
Nice.
Arizona. It's beautiful in Chicago. Very nice people. But I would say majority of people actually agree with us. By the way, just so you know your neighborhood.
People coming up everywhere saying,
I don't think the majority of people agree with you. Everyone who's watching right now, if you could please like the stream, that would be great. Liking the stream helps raise awareness of DP
I
here
think,
on.
I think the majority
tubes.
of people look at both sides and are like, these people are fucking crazy and gross. I think that's what the majority of people actually think. On both sides, the extreme ends of both sides, people are like, yuck, you're all fucking gross.
But
You gonna be around here for a minute?
what you call him the?
Ah,
Goon Squad,
she's
or-
giving him the cough.
No!
She's giving him the cough. I would love
This is
it.
what the fucking mask is
If
for.
this woman came into Nick Fuentes' life just to deliver him the cough, I would be so fucking elated.
They just asked her, "Are you calling in the Goon Squad?" Because she was like, "Are you going to be here for a minute?"
That's good.
Just a question. How you asking me questions?
Ah. I mean, we're kind of on the way out, but what's up?
That sucks. I was just asking.
Shit,
Okay.
That sucks because I got the fucking homies rolling
She's
up
about
deep.
to prove that BLM is non-violent.
I mean, what was your? I mean, why do you think it's appropriate for BLM to burn down our cities?
Yo.
Hmm? Okay, you don't have to.
Let's go.
Let's go, yo! Thank you guys. All right, you just want to stand here though?
This is so sad. I'm literally crying.
No, baby, it's
Crying teenagers.
You're crying?
You made a girl cry.
Oh no! What'd you do, Nick? You made a girl cry.
Super
Yo!
Super chat foretold.
Why are you crying?
Get Steve Franson here. Don't cry.
Why are you crying?
Because it's sad. Please stop.
What? Wait, what's sad?
That you guys really think people are being killed for their skin color. Like, literally. Like, it
What?
really has brought me to tears seeing this and the fact that you know it's cold.
She's fake crying. Don't fall
Yeah.
for it.
That's the female.
I hope
trick.
she's faking.
Don't fall for it. The 15-year-old girl is using positive manipulation powers to make us look like
Let's
bad
go.
guys.
No, we
'Cause we don't
were
do it
here.
well enough on our
got,
own.
You got look. This whole crowd of people came around us.
Yeah.
You guys can keep walking.
You guys
keep
said
walking.
You liked my sweatshirt.
Yeah, you commented. You said nice Fortnite sweatshirt. Just
You
keep walking
commented
if you
on
don't
my
wanna be part
shirt,
of
so
this.
I made you cry. Fair transaction.
They clearly love it.
Everybody knows if you say nice Fortnite sweatshirt, that invites you to fucking get into a political conversation about
Right.
Black Lives Matter.
Well, I mean, we're all able to have conversations about things. I think the idea that she's a 15-year-old girl means that she's in a fragile state regardless. She's got hormones. She's learning. She believes in something because that's what society tells her. And she's living by what she was told. And it's hurtful for her to have this experience because she's a fucking kid. That's fine. Kids cry all the time. She probably cried over One Direction or something at some point. But this is different because it's fucking Nick Fuentes, his smug little face. His fake tears. He's over here fucking celebrating. Ah, chat, we got her to cry. That's the fucking problem here. Her crying is not the problem. Him making her cry through conversation is not the problem. He's now fucking celebrating it. That's disgusting.
We love attention.
That online attention.
Something that you guys think is wrong.
Why?
Let's go.
I don't understand why you're crying. I don't get it.
It's sad that you guys think people are being killed for their skin color.
Let's go.
What? When did we say that? We never said that. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, you want to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to go
All right.
to the car.
All right, cool. We're gonna go.
Yeah, we better
Let's go.
go. She called in the BLM riot squad. They're going to come beat the shit out of us. We better get out of here. That's what they were saying.
We can only hope.
Have a good night,
Oh.
guys. Take care.
Friday.
All right.
There definitely probably
Trump
was a post to
2020,
Facebook
baby.
saying Proud Boys are at the mall.
That's how you keep America great. Let's go.
Is that how you fucking tool? You rip off of a rip off unoriginal fucking tool?
I think everybody in that debate just fucking lost for having participated in it.
They're 15-year-old girls.
Right.
Ben,
So like
do
it's
you
not
think
their
that
fault
most people are
but like
incompetent
the
when
other
it comes
two
to
might not.
rhetoric and intelligent discourse? Apparently, 67% of college students fail at tests that measure critical thinking. So why do you think that is? Do you think the issue is fixable?
We're not.
Wow, that's a very intense question.
We're not taught to critical think. That's not what we're taught in this country. We're taught to
Right.
follow and not ask questions. We're given a very specific path, cradle to grave path. When you're born, you have expectations. Go to college, sit in a cubicle, finally retire, go on a little fucking vacay, and then die. That's the life plan.
I kind of follow George Carlin's thinking in this, that the people who are responsible for the education systems do not want you to critical think, because then you would realize how truly fucked up everything is, and you might actually be, inclined to do something about it. So
it's not
critical
the
thinking is
educational.
not what they want.
It's not the educational system that doesn't want you to critical think. The education system only exists because they need to fucking keep people busy so their parents can both go to work.
There's definitely an element of the schooling system is like daycare, and that's why they're open now in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
Because we can't fucking work and have to take care of our kids, can't afford to do it. So it's better to just fucking give them COVID, because fuck it.
There's a reason why rich people send their kids to private schools, and you get a completely different education at a private school that you get at a public school. Those people who critical think, those are the people who had a rare occurrence where they realized early on that they were being surrounded by bullshit, or they were given a fucking ticket into a better process of learning. You either learn firsthand that you're in a fucking world of bullshit and you work your way out of it, or you're given the fucking key to the secret
Let's go.
door.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Brian D. Boyd.
Brian,
Thank you.
guys, over 60%.
We are going to pause for a moment for a word from one of our sponsors to remind all of you to play it safe when you're near the train tracks. Remember to do that. Do it.
The following is a message from NHTSA Rail Safety. If you're ever stopped at a railway crossing and the signals are flashing and you don't see a train, or it appears to be moving slowly and you're thinking maybe you could get across the tracks before the train comes, think about this. Even if the engineer sees you and applies emergency brakes right away, it can take a train over a mile to stop. Over a mile to stop. By that time, it's too late and the resulting crash will be deadly. Stop. Trains can't.
Stop, trains can't. And while we were playing that word from our sponsors, I was abandoned by everyone. But seriously, don't mess around with trains. They fuck you up. It's true. Trains will fuck you up. Actually, I knew a guy who had one of his legs cut off by a train. It's pretty intense. And he had like a prosthetic leg that he could pull off. Yeah, do you guys like the ad? I chose the music. I was like, fuck, man. Because I was like, you can't play happy music for that ad, because it's warning you about a train running you over. Yeah, so we get public service announcements from NHTSA from time to time, like reminding people not to drive while they're high and that kind of stuff too. I wonder why they picked us for that. They just want to remind all of you, don't drive while you're high. Drive sober or get pulled over. Yeah, Magicus left too, so I was just kind of alone. And we're talking about train safety.
Train safe? Did I miss something? I was just going to play on the train tracks.
People love my music choice in that ad.
I heard they love the voice reading the ad.
I don't know. They
too.
said it was the music that made the ad. I
They
think.
said,
I
"Geez,
think
that
that's what they
guy's
said.
that guy reading the call out was really tall."
No. Well, I don't know. I think they were saying that it was the greatest ad because of the music choice, specifically.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Making
I was just
teenage girls cry is totally based and red-pilled. Totally based and red-pilled. The Cookie Monster made teenage girls cry all the time.
The Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster. When he wasn't eating cookies, he was making teenage girls cry.
I mean, Hitler made Anne Frank cry all the time. So there you go, right?
I guess. She kind of just kept to herself in her attic, like.
It wasn't an enjoyable existence. I don't think you read the diary.
Yeah, I didn't.
It wasn't a good time.
Yeah.
So, but they're just taking after their hero, right? Hitler was like a master at making teenage girls cry, and everybody, but teenage girls too, including. So, there you go. You got it.
I, for one, miss Magicus. Guys, I was joking. I wasn't going to play on train tracks. I can't believe nobody called me out for that. I obviously know better. I obviously know better. You should too. Don't fuck around on the tracks.
Don't. What else we got here? We've got...
Do you think Hitler collected art because art retained value
He
over...
made art.
Well, he made art, yeah, but like... Art is one of those wealth things that doesn't depreciate when dollars drop in different areas.
I think
it's kind of like gold.
I think he owned art because he had an interest in art, and it can be valuable too. But he already essentially had unlimited wealth in the position he was in anyway.
Right now, the rates on loans are very low, but they're low because there's so many defaults. So people without collateral aren't able to get loans. So the rich people who have collateral, like properties and paintings and stuff, are using them to get crazy low loans.
That's weird.
It's fucked. Like the wealthy it's open season for the wealthy right now. They're doing very well. Very fucking well. They're thriving. Which has always been that way in a depression or something. It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, this is a weird economic downturn because of the cause of it. We'll be right back after these messages. I've sped it up.
No, wouldn't that be great if...
Folks, I have constantly spoken
He
out
took a sheet
against
down
the
that was
idea
covering
of
his
the left being
bookcase.
in control of our media and especially our internet. And, it's something that I've constantly harped about. Why in the world don't conservatives take a more concerted effort to take over the internet, take back the internet, however you wish to describe it? Because the internet was created by the U.S. Army, folks. Conservatives were the ones that created it. Conservatives were the ones that ran it for a while. But somewhere along the way, we've allowed the left in this country to completely take it over. We need to take it back. And to that end, I have this video where...
It was conservatives that created the internet. I thought it was Al Gore. I kid.
I'm going to discuss exactly that, and where I'm going to discuss a great many things, actually, probably, in the course of the video. But it's going to be, it's a good video, okay? This time, no doom and gloom this time. We got something good to talk about. Because, taking back the internet for conservatives, and so that conservatives can get their voice heard. Because, like I said, somewhere we dropped the ball. We let the left in this country take over the media, and now conservatives are squelched everywhere we go. Okay, so this is a good thing that's happened, and I'm going to report on it. And
let's
it's
get into
that,
it.
in my personal opinion, should have been done a long time
By
ago.
the way, I want to let everyone know that this is sped up. I sped this shit up. This guy talks insanely slow.
Conservative venues will take up the mantle and do exactly what these guys have done. Because we need to do it, folks. We need to take back the internet. The U.S. Army created the internet. Conservatives held the internet. But somewhere along the line, we let the liberals take it over and the leftists take it over, and it just went to shit. So now we conservatives need to take it back. And this time we need to keep it, damn it. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is a good video.
It's already a horrible video, and I'm already thinking about skipping it, but I'll hear out the beginning of your shit. I just hate how you have 20 fucking intros. Like, if you actually got ads or something, then I'd be like, okay, whatever. But you don't. You just put it in your video for no reason.
His point being, if this is confirmed that conservatives created the internet, his point being that it owned to them, so they need to have it back. Is he suggesting Native Americans get to have their land back? And
well, he would get some of it.
Oh shit,
he would get 200% of it.
Damn it, that's true.
Because doom and gloom all the time ain't that good, right? So we need something good.
He thinks he's a 200% Cherokee.
So here we go. This is going to be a good story. All right, so
Let's
without
get into
further
it.
ado, let's get into it. We'll be right back after these messages.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All right, read it with me, class. Gab just became resilient in a big way. Today is a tremendous milestone for the Gab community. After over a year of work, Gab has finally migrated to our own...
Oh, damn. Brett Keane must be really butthurt that Vaughn got to stay on Gab. And Brett Keane got kicked off. That's fucked up, man. Brett's probably so mad.
Servers. We own the hardware, which means no one can ban us from using...
200% Cherokee, 150% Vampire, 100% Wizard, and... what else is he? Punisher. Yeah, 100% Punisher.
Our own technology to host Gab. If you talk to anyone in the technology industry, they will tell you that this is no easy task. Most tech startups have the luxury of using third-party cloud hosting providers like Amazon, AWS.
Okay, so he's... You know what? Fuck this, man. Von Helton, you are the most boring human being on the planet Earth, I think. It's pretty insane. It's pretty crazy.
I am always enthusiastically happy to see him on the show.
He is handsome.
This is easily my favorite segment we ever do.
The Von Helton segment.
Oh, God, I look so forward to it. I wake up in the morning and go, oh, I wonder if Ben's got something good from Von Helton today.
Actually, you always send me Von Helton content to watch.
That's a fucking lie.
What are you talking about?
I love that Magicus Mike is muted because that only adds...
I haven't heard him say a word.
That only adds to the glory of all this. Nope. You're gonzo, Magicus. The one person who can speak in chin strap beard.
I thought he had muted himself, but I forgot that he left the room and I had muted him to play the ad.
Can we just...
there we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now
I got
Magic
him.
is...
I got him.
Can we just revel in the fact of all the chin hair that's on the screen right now and none of it is mustachio? Maybe Von Helton has like a slight rift of jizz rift mustache on the side of his lips, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I could see the pain in your eyes while you were trying to say that bullshit lie.
It sucked.
All right. Here's King Cobra. Here's a guitar solo by King Cobra.
His tattoo on his forearm just looks like a fucking dick to me every time I see it. I have to refocus. Like, oh yeah, that's not a dick. That's some weird 7th grader notebook art.
Yeah, that he had tattooed on it.
Wild Stallions.
It doesn't sound like anything.
I'm a dude that loves to shred.
Also, he doesn't know how to get his sound right.
Josh F. Saunders, Esquire. And Drake Theodore Logan. Drake and Josh, Excellent Adventures.
I can't tell. Is he having a stroke on this thing?
He probably had a stroke before he turned the camera on.
He's not playing any recognizable music at all.
He's jamming.
He could do a little bit of tapping. That's what he's doing right here. It's okay. A lot of it, he's just like doing random shit.
And that's beautiful music to him. Not to us.
Wow, how long is this? Wow, this is very long.
I agree with Skeptical Jesus. This is definitely like Spooky Max quality.
Yeah, well, Spooky Max is worse.
Spooky Max is something special.
Spooky Max is worse at guitar.
Spooky Max versus somebody else for a Halloween hangover match?
Oh yeah.
Who's a good? Would it be Cobes versus Spooky Max in a fucking Halloween hangover?
Isn't Cobes already?
Cobes is, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a good Halloween guy? Like, because Spooky Max is great Halloween. Is there a Halloween girl we could throw in, like a Wicked Witch or something? Is there
We'd have to think
witchkin?
of. I don't know. You know, Cobes has this guy that he used to be friends with that he's feuding with now that has messed up eyes. And he made a video being like, I made you, like basically telling the other guy that he made him. Like King Cobra was like, you be nothing without me.
We should find like a really weird goth girl to go up against. Maybe Eugenia Cooney versus Spooky
Oh my
Max?
God, no.
Because Eugenia Cooney.
Who was the Juggalo girl that we had on before?
Wasn't
the
there
big
a-
the big Juggalo girl with like the pink?
What about the clown girl? Is that who you're talking about?
Not the clown girl is what I was thinking. about.
Maybe.
There was the girl that was like having weird sex and going to jail, I think. She was talking about fucking people in the parking lot of nightclubs. Ugh. Yeah, little lunchbox is not who I was thinking of. There's like the prostitute. Yeah, the weird prostitute. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do think Spooky Max versus somebody in a Halloween hangover death match would be cute. That could be it. We'll figure out an opponent for Max, but maybe Little Lunchbox, because they both do music. It could be a musical extravaganza. Halloween hangover musical extravaganza deluxe. Something gross.
You'd have like a Slash guitar
with
battle
pink hair and
between
the speech impediment. Yes. Oh my God. That just thinking about it makes me cringe. Nice. The girl that the weirdo tried to set Cobes up with. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of initially, was that gothic girl that they tried to set Cobes up with. But then, yeah, Cobes and Max would be perfect if not for the fact that Cobes was going up against Egghead. Damn. Backed ourselves into a corner on that one. But that's okay. But Spooky Max in a Halloween theme match is perfect for the show. We also have Biden versus Trump in an actual Mania matchup. We have Egghead versus Cobes for the championship. Cobes earned a shot. And then we have the Cruiserweight rematch of Kalo versus Mickey Richards because they had a dead tie the last time around. And then ICP are going to go up against somebody. I don't know if we figured out who, but they are our current tag team champions. If you guys
Has
have any
Cobes
idea.
ever held the title before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, Cobes would be a 2-time champion. Mickey's sure he's coming to win. Interesting. ICP versus DP. I don't know about that. Daddy Trump. Yes, Daddy, yes. Yes. But if you guys have an idea for a good tag team, we definitely do want somebody to go up against ICP. Insane Clown Posse kind of got a good Halloween look to them. They're spoopy. ICP versus Nickelback. Oh, God. Is there cringy stuff of Nickelback out there? Are there cringy interviews? When I think Nickelback, all I think of is Chad Kroeger. There's not really a good secondary.
I try not to think about Nickelback as much as possible.
Whenever I'm role playing that I want to like with a girl and the girl wants to be hit and I have to hit her with force of anger, I just in my head I think that she likes Nickelback and that helps me be able to hit her with a vicious attack.
So did you think of anyone for Spooky Max to go up against?
We're thinking maybe Little Lunchbox, maybe that big girl that was like a prostitute weirdo. What was her name? Was like Shoddy, something Shoddy.
Yeah, Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius Shoddy.
Yeah.
Like her and Spooky Max are like speech impediment ickos. I think that would be a good matchup. Sagittarius Shoddy versus Spooky Max.
Speech impediment ickos.
They're speech impediment ickos.
So we're at 64% of the goal. Tip train time. I see Allegas was trying to get the tip train going.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah,
Allegas.
tip train.
We hit the goal. I'm gonna fucking kill myself in this. So.
No. Metaphorically.
Metaphorically.
Jinx.
Metaphorically, gotta say that. But Spooky Max versus the Beast is actually pretty fucking good. Did we ever do Sagittarius Shoddy versus Little Lunchbox?
I don't remember.
Because we do kind of need like girl representation.
Well, Teddy Rubskin doesn't know.
Wasn't
who Spooky
Gail?
Max is.
Isn't Gail doing a match?
I don't think Gail got pulled in.
Dude. Wow. What else we got here?
We should find antagonists in like Halloween costumes from past years, if they have them, for the Halloween episode. Play like classic Halloween clips if we can find them. That'd be cute. That would be cute.
Fucking.
Wow, we know RJM. We know.
I have this knife. It's a really good knife.
So bad.
I have this knife.
Yeah, maybe if we did emo Beast versus Spooky Max, not the cool hip hop Beast that everybody loved. When's the last time y'all gotten a haircut? I had a trim not too long ago, but my hair's very long.
I shaved it about a month ago, and it's been growing since then.
I can't even remember the last time I've had a haircut.
Ben's never had a haircut.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Walk of Fame star damaged. Cops say the Hulk did it.
I think you sent this to me, right?
Was this me?
I don't know.
I don't think this is the one I sent today.
Oh, I thought it. I don't know.
This is Donald Trump's Hollywood star Walk of Fame destroyed.
Yeah, and
by
it was,
Hulk.
Yeah, this is dumb anyway. I don't even know why I have this up here. Basically, you know, the weird Hollywood Boulevard people that dress up like superheroes. Well, one dressed like the Hulk, fucked up, like removed Trump's star on the Walk of Fame.
That's happened like literally every week since it's been there. People just fucking hate his star.
I mean, he had the star before he got into politics.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure he did anyway.
I think so.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
It was added back in like the Apprentice days.
He was star of Home Alone 2.
Situation.
He was star of the Individual Situation.
The Individual Brett Keane segment Situation.
Oh man, I've got a double feature for everyone tonight.
Strap in, everybody.
So, some of you, I shared this with some people on my stream, but I always like to get Billy's reaction and all the people that don't watch my stream on my other channel. This is Brett begging for help.
Uh-oh.
Coronavirus destroyed Brett Keane and family.
Does he have coronas?
His titles are always misleading. Let's see.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from...
Should I leave him sped up? He is slow, too. Hold on. We'll try it out.
TV radio. I hope you're all having I guess I hope you're surviving. Normally I say I hope you're all having a wonderful day, but it hasn't been very helpful, has it? Hasn't been very blessed for some of us out there. You know, for a while there, I tried to joke and just simply pretend in my mind, as well as in video, that this was something that was going to pass over us all and not be an issue. But I've been looking at a lot of news articles, and there's... I don't know which one's telling the truth or which one's just trying to scare us, which one's bullshit or what, but
That's because you listen to what Trump tells you about all of this. So you don't know what the fuck, and especially now you don't know, right?
It is projected that 500,000 people may end up dying in America alone due to this virus. I've got some friends that I've talked to on the phone, and some of them have already lost loved ones. It's things have been going
smoking or
shitty
choking or
very
crying
quickly around here.
Things
in
are
the past
going
2 days,
shitty
I've got
around
nothing but negative news.
Regular
As many of you
news.
know, my son, he ended up moving out into his own place.
My son.
And then the job that he's got, he ends up getting cut out of a lot of hours. They also
so he can get unemployment.
Cut off some days, and now they're alternating people to make sure that everybody makes at least some kind of income.
Please give me money. I swear I'll give it to my son.
My sword.
So it's going to be really tough for him to be able to feed himself and
Yeah, give me money. I'll give it to my son.
pay his bills and all that kind of stuff.
Just
And
like the
normally,
last time.
this wouldn't be nothing because he would be making enough money to be able to survive easily. But unfortunately for his mother and myself, my wife's hours have been cut. She's had days that have been removed, and now they're
Did they cut
talking
Brett's
about
hours?
The hours he spends on his belly in front of the computer in bed?
No, those hours have not been.
Those hours have been extended, in fact.
Thank God.
Because he now has a catheter.
The Lord
He's
giveth,
actually
the Lord
found a
taketh
25th
away.
hour in the day to lay in his mattress.
For another hour I could add on for lying around. It's pretty sweet.
actually moving her into a more populated area because she is considered an essential government person at this point. Some people out there, because of the employment they have, they're a necessity for mankind, and my wife has been chosen as this, as well as my son, for his own job.
As well as.
And so
hold on, you just said your son's an essential worker, but he got his hours cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had a lot of cuts, a lot of problems, and now
did you
it's
hear
to
that?
the point where we're not even sure we're going to be able to pay all of our bills.
I take issue with that, with his use of the word "we," because Brett doesn't fucking contribute anything.
Right.
I don't know about that. There's one time I earned a couple of bucks from showing up on a podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I didn't spend that on bills either.
And if my son runs into some trouble,
Gave
I'm
half
not
of that to
sure
Von
exactly
Helton
what
for
I
some
can do to
stupid
help him
reason.
out, with his place and his bills and all that. And of course, other family members are having some of the same negative luck here. I've been praying a lot. I've been asking for God to protect my family.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's there for you.
I
Oh, well, then your problems are solved, Brett.
Yep. He's crying.
I don't know. I've always had bad luck all my life.
Oh.
I've got health issues. And
I've
my
got
daughter-
health problems. I've got health problems. That's a Brett meme. I've got health problems. He changed it to issues, which is kind of surprising.
It's ambiguous health problems. You can never nail down exactly
He's
what it
allergic to
is.
chicken. He's allergic to chicken.
Despite the fact he's been seen on camera eating
it.
Yeah. Ah, Dorn got me some chicken strips.
Why did he lie about that? What a stupid thing to lie about.
It is funny, though. Like, thank you for that, Brett. Thank you for that silly fucking lie. That was great.
Many of you have heard, was born with some pretty serious health issues, and if she and I end up getting it, we're most likely going to die. It will most likely kill us if we end up getting it.
Would it be distasteful for us to have a funeral for Brett?
I mean, if he's gonna die likely soon, then why give him money? He won't even be able to use it.
Oh God! Yeah, we're gonna live forever, so give us cash.
Right.
DP should not have a funeral for Brett. We should have a funeral. It'll be a celebration.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Personally, I like people who get coronavirus that don't die.
Oh, God. Oh,
And
God.
I don't know. We've been trying to stay away from the stores, but we're not wealthy, so we can't go out and just spend a good deal of money and just stockpile fucking toilet paper, food, and everything. Because even if we wanted to, we couldn't do it. That's one of the reasons why I used to joke back in the day and state, if there was ever a nuclear fallout, I would make sure that I'm right under the fucking shadow of the bomb. And
I would run towards the fucking bomb. He would run. He wouldn't run away. He'd run towards
I don't think
fucking
he's
bomb.
capable of running. I barely believe he's capable of walking.
The chances of me getting superpowers from a nuclear blast are more likely
You
than
said
me.
nuclear right. You gotta say
nuclear.
Nuclear blast are more likely than me just surviving.
the biggest impact would be, that way I know that I would be wiped out instantly. That I wouldn't have to survive in some kind of...
Is it suicide if you run towards the impact knowing you wouldn't have to survive?
Games. I love my apocalyptic and medieval video
All right,
games, but I
look,
don't
spoiler
live
alert,
through
Brett.
it.
If you can actually make it to where the bomb's going to land, it doesn't matter what direction you run in, you are going to die anyway.
No, Brett Keen's super fast.
Yeah, he's...
I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's why he has agoraphobia, and he's like, I gotta have something to hold on to. Because if he doesn't hold on to something, he'll just run so fucking fast. He can bend time. That's why he's afraid to go outside.
If I saw the nuclear blast, I would roll over towards it.
All he can do is lay in bed, because if he moves at all, he'll just he'll create so much force.
It's terribly unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah.
All he can do is sit and feed so he has enough fuel in case he has to make that final
Right.
movement to save humanity.
Right.
Humanity.
Humana.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed what I'm...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
Nice.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's a huge manatee.
Manatee.
Buy it in the Drunken Peasants Streamlabs shop.
I've got too small of an audience to even bother asking for any kind of help, and I know that most of you out there, you're going through a lot of the same shit. Some of my closest buddies out there, you've actually lost family members at this point. A lot of my good friends are fucking completely wiped out of a job. And it's so sad because it's just amazing how fucking things work out.
I like how his entire URL for his PayPal. Like, I get it if you post a link and it's the whole URL, but in an unclickable thing like that's built into your video, all you have to do is put paypal.me/GodTVRadio.
No, that https://. That's the important part.
The
You gotta take up all
www, that's the most important part.
The screen real estate matters here, all right? You have to put the whole thing.
I
There
don't
are
want them to accidentally send it to a different address.
YouTubers out there that
Oh, this is great. I wonder who he's talking about in a second here. This is great.
They can they can do podcasts and shit where they fucking just paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for dope and drugs and alcohol all fucking day, and they get paid so much in a week of doing their damn podcasts and videos.
You heard him, Chet. Get the fuck on this.
This sounds familiar.
YouTubers out there,
I think he's talking about
that the money that they make in 1 week could probably resolve all the problems that my family has for the next 6 months. That's how much money a lot of these YouTubers make. Even somebody as fucking ignorant as Onision makes enough.
Oh man, he used to kiss
he used to like
Onision's
Onision.
ass. Yeah.
Money in
He's got to
one
name
single
drop somebody so that he can get that attention.
week, where it could have simply resolved any problems my entire small family had for the entire 6 months. It's so stupid.
It is stupid.
The shit has hit the fan, and when these type of things don't happen all the time, obviously. This is a very unique thing. This is a pandemic. I would prefer calling it a plandemic, though, because I believe this was planned. I believe that this was a biological weapon used. And I don't think that
Never let a good tragedy go to waste.
Right.
I don't think that the scientists are going to be able to solve the problem, not even in a year's time. I know there's a lot of people out there, atheists and religious people alike, where you have a lot of faith, and you've watched movies where they just fucking pull cures out of their asshole and they cure the entire Avengers if they were to get sick from some cosmic plague. But
what?
Are you telling me that movies are not real? What the fuck? Like, I believed in movie magic. Oh my god, how could you do this to me?
I still believe in movie magic. Fuck this. Brett's always wrong, guys. Don't worry.
That's not
Brett's
reality.
always wrong. We're fine.
Reality,
Hollywood's real.
People die. People get sick. People lose their jobs. People lose everything. And that's
it is fucking sad.
Things keep going this way with all these days and hours being cut, and perhaps even in the near future, when this fucker mutates and grows some more strains to it. I don't know if we'll have any money. I don't know if we're going
I like how he's throwing that out there.
to survive.
Maybe this will mutate and only target the liberals.
Right.
It only target people who wear masks and stay socially distanced. And the herds of Republicans that sit maskless, cheek to cheek, smiling, laughing, and coughing will get a great immunity to the virus, and they'll be able to take over.
Well, I don't know about you guys out there, what's going on, but I don't know. Well, if any of you out there has won the lotto and you feel like helping, I've got the smallest audience that possibly a person could have after 15 years of doing YouTube.
If I won the lottery, I'd send him some money. I would.
Yeah,
If any of you win the lottery, send Brett Keane $1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah.
He'll just waste it on like totally dumb shit.
But if you win the lottery, let him.
No.
Waste it on totally dumb shit. Waste it on Brett Keane.
Of course, there's no
Give him
obligation.
$1,500.
Still shocked.
If you win the lottery, guys.
I don't expect anything. I realize that you're all.
Well, if you won
fucking suffering out
$2,000,
there
don't
and
give
you're
him
all
that much,
miserable.
obviously.
This
I'll
whole
give him
social
$6.66.
distancing thing is ridiculous.
Oh, how sweet would that be
Even
if we
if you
all ran
stay-
over and did a tip train to Brett and we all just donated $6.66? That would be so sweet.
I saw this posted about 15 minutes ago.
Trump's symptoms described as very concerning, even as doctors offer rosier picture.
Yeah.
Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies. Why rosier picture? That's a crazy choice of wording right there.
Who would have thought that
ashes.
the overweight man with fucking, or who's like ridiculously old, yeah, how could COVID possibly hurt him?
Right.
I don't know. It's not like it runs in his family. His grandpa never died of Spanish flu.
Right. He did.
Fuck.
There's no way that jobs are going to be able to work under those kind of conditions, as well as schools.
How would Brett know? He doesn't know anything about jobs.
I don't know, people. I think that this is causing me a lot of anxiety. It's making me very uncomfortable. I wanted so badly for this to be just a dream that I would wake up from and everything would simply resolve itself, but I don't know.
Since we haven't hit our goal yet, I don't feel right saying go and donate $6.66 to Brett as a troll. So instead I will say donate $6.66 to us as a troll, saying that money won't go to Brett. That's the best I can do in good faith right now.
It's in God's will that
we'll pay Brett an exposure. You know, it'll work.
Do some suffering and some misery now.
Oh my God.
I hope things work out for you, Brett.
I'm gonna do some suffering and misery.
I hope the president crawls out of his coronavirus and gives everybody tons of money. I think it's crazy that the president expects you to live off $1,200, Brett.
Damn,
I'm sure the
that's your
$1,200
dude, though, Brett.
I'm sure the $1,200 that you got from the government was gone within the week.
He probably got unemployment too and shit like that.
It's about time. It's about that time of the year.
And I'm pretty sure he's on SSI.
Well, everything is fucked.
Lord of Nurgle.
Suffer and die.
The 666 train has started.
So after this video, I'm gonna stay away for a little while. I don't.
How many times have we heard this?
The cycle continues.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm
How long?
starting.
Like
What?
3 days this time?
Yeah.
I've spent 3 days. I guess it's time to go back. And nothing else to do.
He's gonna reset and he'll come back.
The Robot Chicken MLP just said in a Streamlabs, says, don't let libs and conservatives make you feel bad for laughing at Trump's plight. The whole situation with him and people surrounding him is funny. Yes, it is.
It is. He had literally every fucking power that is imaginable to do something to stop this, and he just didn't.
And to
So,
protect
yeah.
himself.
If he would have just told people to wear masks and be good Americans, have their not build a victory garden. It wasn't even that far. Put a fucking mask on. Presidents have asked their people to do things in good faith time and time again in times of unrest. He could have done that, and it would have decreased the chances of him ever catching it.
Yeah.
Well, it's worse than
Let's
that,
go,
though.
boys. Bring in the tips.
75%.
We're almost.
Like, Trump could have stopped this not even by
may have-
telling people to wear masks, but literally by doing nothing. Because the post office was going to actually, I think it was them, there was a plan in place to give every American like free masks via the mail. And Trump specifically shut that program down because he wanted to make sure that he got credit for doing everything. He couldn't even shut up and just let that happen to solve his problem for him.
To actually turn the fucking internet off, as well as a bunch of other things and shit in order to be able to pay for ends meet, and take care of my life, and my family.
Yeah. We're gonna turn the internet
We'll
off.
see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I hope you're all okay out there, and I hope that your prayers get answered, and I hope that your families are protected and stay safe.
All right, so there's this video.
I hope your prayers get answered too.
And here's another video that was this was I think yesterday.
After he said he was leaving for a while, or before?
Yeah, he's already back.
Oh fuck.
Here he is. The Proud Boys sue Fox News liberal Chris Wallace.
I want to say, he said one honest thing in that video, and that's after 15 years of doing this, he has the smallest audience imaginable for someone who's been doing it that long. So good for you, Brett. You told one truth.
Well, and here's another thing. Yeah, only losers wear free masks in their mailbox. Just more junk to throw in the trash. I do think the idea of having to send people masks is ridiculous. You can make them out of a lot of different things. There are people in my community I know of that were making tons of masks when masks were needed, and they were giving them away for free. It wasn't just the Christian community. It was all types of communities banded together to give people masks to make sure they got their masks.
I think it's fine to distribute masks like government.
It's fine to distribute, but it wasn't necessary.
And the fact that Grady George said it makes me disagree even more.
Well, that's good. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't a necessary program. Like that program where he said, no, don't do it, cancel it. Like whatever. He should have still told people to wear masks and get their fucking masks. He should have been very adamant. He should have led by example. He should have worn masks. He should have stayed distant. His rallies should have been different. They shouldn't have had people shoulder to shoulder. You're sending terrible fucking messages with that.
It's just, he literally could have done nothing. Like, just locked himself in a closet and it would have been better.
I am known as AKA the boogeyman of the internet.
He's known as the boogeyman of the internet.
Yesterday I
Did you know
was
that?
watching a video where the founder of Proud Boys was talking about suing Joe Biden as well as some other organizations out there for constantly promoting and endorsing the idea that Proud Boys is some kind of white supremacist group. This is not true. Anybody that looks them up will see that they have people of all different color, all different races and creed in their group. The Proud Boys, if I had to define them, are a patriotic group that have the motivation and inspiration of stopping evil in America. They have been referred to as white nationalists. They've been referred to all kinds of different names that in the past weren't considered negative or bad.
This is the problem with
but
fundamentalism: is evil. Evil is what you create. If you're stopping evil, the evil that you're stopping now thinks that you're evil for trying to stop them. It's separatist bullshit.
Is there a single non-white person on that entire screen right now, or did he just undermine everything he just said?
I mean, these happen to be all the white guys in the Proud Boys, but I think that the main leader, the current leader of the Proud, not the founder, the leader is 40% Afro Cubano.
Yeah, sure.
He's obviously not the traditionally white. You know, I say that in the blood form. He's not white. He stands for a lot of the things that white supremacy stands for, and that just shows you how fucking progressive white supremacy actually is. You don't have to be white to benefit from it. It's fucking awesome.
That's a quote. I'm adding that now.
Have taken the common use of words and then added racism behind it, and then in doing so trying to push this idea that anyone who's a supporter of Trump, anyone who is...
You know the Fred Perry polo shirt that they wear, though, that was worn by skinheads, like in the UK back like in the 80s. It's weird that they decide of all garments to adopt that they would wear
They
that.
just happen to have the one that's historically aligned with skinheads?
Yeah.
Geez, I wonder how that happened. What do you mean Trump held his rally on Juneteenth? How did that happen? What, his follow-up rally after that was on the anniversary of a massacre in the town a racial massacre in the town that he set it up in? Oh, geez, how does all these things just happen like this?
Here's an old picture.
Huh?
Skinhead with a Fred Perry shirt.
You know, I don't know why I hate black people. I just know that it makes me feel more powerful when I do. And that's why I do.
Proud of their country or proud of classic traditions like the family structure, their love for mankind, and all this.
Just because Ben and I have Hannibal Amonte on the show doesn't mean that we're not racist. Some would say us having Hannibal Amonte on the show makes us twice as racist.
Someone said, so because one guy had it, it's racist? No, a bunch of people had it. No, the shirt in of itself is not inherently racist. Like, people who aren't racist can wear them, for sure. It's just when you have an organization, it's weird to choose that specific thing.
Why? Because the liberals are wanting to take a country that they claim to hate into a completely different direction. Of course, not a damn one of them has the intention or interest in going to a country where socialism is already pushed.
Why is he recording this in a fucking wind tunnel?
Yeah, where the hell is he? Is he sleeping in an alley yet?
You know, COVID times are tough. We had to move into the fastest subway system.
It sounds like downtown with like the air, like, you know, like the wind blows in between the buildings. In the alleyways.
I'm living outside of the buffet at Festus.
Yeah.
Real heartbreaking because they don't have mac and cheese.
No
yet.
mac and cheese.
Trying to imitate Papa Trump and record my video in front of a helicopter.
To be defined as
Brett
a
spent all of his COVID fucking relief money on a helicopter.
Yep.
To be more like Trump.
who stands against rioters and destructive, damaging people. We've had a lot of autism in our society of late. For the past year, there has been
all the autism.
Yeah, the autism pandemic. That's the one, right?
Explosions, people killing one another, and constant fear and aggravation being pushed into society. causing racial divisiveness.
I think he's playing like fake thunder and lightning in the background. I think that's what he's doing.
Interesting.
Many other things.
It's so
causing
distracting.
So much paranoia, whether it has to do with COVID.
Oh,
or
he's
whether
got
it
the
has to do
thunder
with
and lightning
politics.
video back there.
People are literally.
I wonder if
killing
he even
themselves
knew
because
that
they
the
feel like
audio
there's
was a
no
part of
hope
it.
in the world anymore.
I guarantee you he did not.
And, I mean, when you want to live in a world where the liberals are literally trying to stop you from going to church, stop you from having God in your life, they're essentially saying that you have no value in this universe.
What are you telling me? God can't find you at home? The fuck are you talking about? You can't worship at home? You know, they're taking, by blocking church off, they effectively disconnected us from God. It's a son of a bitch that kept us from God. He knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, but if we don't go to church every day on Sunday, he loses that connection.
Point or objective meaning to you. And this makes people feel like they have no destiny, no fate, and there's nothing worth fighting for. I mean, if you tell a child that you're going to be doing all this homework, and after...
I guarantee you, your fucking meaningless lives aren't worth fighting for. But you fight for it because it's all you have. If you fought for things worth fighting for, you wouldn't be sitting here complaining about the fucking left or right. You'd be succeeding. You'd be breaking down barriers in your path, not in your fucking rearview mirror neighbor's side of the fucking grass is greener. Worried about other people's problems over your fucking own is what got you stuck on that fucking bed.
Your homework, we're going to set all of the paperwork and everything you've done on fire, and then you're simply going to become worm food, and that's your existence, nothing more to it. Why would you want to live? Why would you want to do the work? And that's one of the main reasons.
Because you could better your time here on Earth. The idea that you can work now and get paid after death is why religion is so fucking strong. Because they don't have to pay you for all you do right now. And you're giving that free labor to a fucking pipe dream and then complaining because you didn't advance in your own fucking life. It was a trap all along. Congratulations.
It's a trap. Socialism fails in the first place. If you want to hear more on my views on those different subjects, I've got plenty of videos before this you can check out. But today I wanted to point out something to the Proud Boys, because I know that I'm subscribed to them. I know that there's a lot of them out there. They're a pretty organized group, not in the same way that these domestic terrorists are like Antifa. And,
they're pretty organized, but not as organized as
Antifa. They pay
Antifa.
attention and they listen to people and they try to do whatever is encouraging to do something good or positive for the country. Now, the way I see it, they're wanting to sue Joe Biden. They want to sue different organizations, and they've been successful in the past at suing different groups out there who tried to give them a negative brand name. I would like to offer up a suggestion as well as physical and audio evidence to the Proud Boys of a guy they need to go after.
Oh my God!
And they need to
What
go after
physical
him
evidence
soon.
does
And
he
they
have that
all
he's
the
gonna
evidence
give
that
us?
they could possibly want video and audio wise, that this is a perfect target for them to attach a lawsuit to. My suggestion would be Chris Wallace.
Whoa.
The Proud Boys got angry whenever they watched the debate. The founder of the Proud Boys was extremely irritated when Joe Biden suggested that they were a white supremacist group. But they need to rewind the video and look at who actually started it, who actually brought up the question. And the problem is, for those out there listening, is this is not the first time Chris Wallace has done this. Chris Wallace is literally one of the people, one of the liberals in mainstream media who started the whole bullshit that the Proud Boys are some evil group who are out to do violence and hurt people. They're the ones that push this idea that everything in humanity, at least in America, is a systematic racism that they call it. So, if you're going to go after somebody, go after Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace was a moderator in a debate originally in
Really? Is that what we're calling what he did? Moderate?
with Donald Trump, and he asked a lot of the same questions.
I mean, it was very difficult for him to moderate. I mean, I don't think he could have done any
tried.
better. Yeah, I don't think he could have done any better. What's he going to do?
No,
Like
I'm
go
not-
up
I'm
and
not
put
blaming
Trump?
him.
Hold on. What's he going to do? Put Trump in a chokehold because he won't shut up? I mean, the most he could do is say, "Please be quiet, Mr. President."
Yeah, he
That's all
couldn't-
you can do.
He wasn't even in charge of turning off the fucking microphone.
Right. He was just talking.
He said this. He said, "Mr. President, you and your side agreed to these rules. Please
Right.
stick to them." That's what you do as a moderator. You point out the person is fucking breaking the rules of moderation.
Yeah, I think he did fine. I have to go to the bathroom.
I think that the fucking candidate sucked a donkey dick, a diesel donkey dad dick. That's
They need to give him the ability to just shut the microphones off, because like if they're not willing to do that, then they're not willing to admit that, you know what, we actually need to fucking moderate this.
well. I don't think. Here's the precedent for this. Talking out here and there probably historically has had some benefit in a debate. Trump only really utilized his time to talk over Biden. He was constantly, no, stop it, nope, you're wrong, nope. Oh my God, this is fake news. He was peanut gallery the entire fucking time. And I think that's why they said we're going to change the rules. And Trump's like, we're not going to change the rules. We already agreed to the rules. The rules are just fine. Well, you didn't follow the fucking rules. So we have to make more of them. If you would have followed the rules we agreed to, we wouldn't have had to fucking change them. Well, no, actually, I only create rules. Rules are only created so I know exactly where to exploit them. Because I'm the only one ballsy enough to break the rules and still succeed.
Yeah, no lies detected there.
But it's whatever, dude. With or without Trump, our country is in for some tough times. It's not like Biden's going to show up and everything's going to automatically get better. It's going to be different. And I think that different is better. But I'm not sure of that. Maybe the different we get with Biden is too little too late.
I think it's a difference between predictable shitty and unpredictable shitty. Like, Biden is just predictable shitty. We're used to that kind of, things are probably not going to get, like, much better, but, at least they probably won't get worse than they are right now, for the most part.
They have to get much better. Like, this can't be the new normal.
Well,
this can't be.
I don't feel like they're going to, but maybe they will.
They
I'd
have
like to
to
be wrong about that.
They have to. We had these apocalypse theories, post-apocalyptic theories, that one day we'd all be running around with respirators on because we couldn't breathe the air due to pollution. And we now all have masks. The fucking sky was orange here on the West Coast due to forest fires, the earth actually burning. We had masks, we had riots, we had separatist race riots. We had people on both sides, looking like terrible fucking human beings. Pompous little fucking brats. There were. I'm not going to say there were good people on both sides. I'm going to say there were terrible fucking people on both sides.
Yeah.
Like the fucking. There's a lot of brats that just want to go out and loot and break something because they're angry, and their aggression does not help the cause. But they're not here to help the cause because they're human beings. And human beings notoriously have been greedy, shitty, stupid fucking creatures.
We're like the Ferengi, but worse.
Well, the aliens in Star Trek represent different pieces of humanity.
Yeah.
You know?
My favorite part, though, is like at one point, like in Deep Space Nine, Quark is like talking to someone's like, not even the Ferengi sank to the fucking lows that humanity did during its
With
dark
slavery,
time.
yeah.
And he actually mentioned the Proud Boys by name. And then in this debate, Joe Biden wasn't even talking about the Proud Boys. He didn't even bring it up. I'm sure he would have sooner or later initiated himself because he probably had it in his repertoire, because he knew Donald Trump was going to talk about Black Lives Matter and Antifa and the radical left destroying society.
All right.
Joe
Okay,
Brett.
Man.
But it was actually
You
Chris
are a
Wallace.
snooze fest. Oh, yeah. Subscribe situation. All right. It's time we pick up the mood a little bit.
Thank you, Ben.
I know. It's about time we watch something good that we all want to watch.
Good times we all want to watch. I wonder what it is.
Yo, safely!
Yeah!
Find this hater, put a bullet in this fucking head. How do you like me now?
I'm the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama. That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
We don't do it that often anymore, so the content just builds up over time. So I have a couple cringe raps, a few. Here's one.
Smile.
Perez.
Who the fuck am I kidding? Who the fuck am I kidding? How the fuck am I living? How the fuck am I?
My umbrella be broken. I don't care cause I'm rapping. I tell you that I am rich. Where my money all happen. I'm broke. Like my umbrella. So let me tell you, I'm fucking broke. I got a rainy day fun, but it really isn't fun. My umbrella broke. I'm broken, everyone. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke like my umbrella. Why is his umbrella broke? He has one job. Look fucking unbroke on his fucking video.
You look in the reflection, he doesn't even have a friend helping him with this. He's doing it himself.
No, you look in the reflection. He has no reflection. He's a vampire. Okay, so the umbrella is not broke here. He broke it mid-shot.
Yeah,
and
they
edited
cut
out
it,
of continuity.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, this is even better, dude.
Are they just like? Did he just park at like a strip mall in front of like a closed shop or something, or like where?
Yeah.
I see some reflections too. I see like a car.
I have to stop real quick. Great directors will use red to signify death. You look at M. Night Shyamalan.
I was just going to say
in
that.
The Sixth Sense, there's a bunch of red built up there. You have the red in the Star Trek universe. The ensigns would usually signify death with the red. This is actually another thing great directors do. They will film out of sequence and release out of sequence. You have Tarantino. You have Nolan did this with Memento. It's very interesting. Okay, it's very interesting.
You want to
this
hit this
guy
shit?
is a great director. He's already used red to signify the death of the umbrella, shooting out of sequence. He's a fucking genius. He's an art school aficionado. He doesn't need a team. That reflective tripod in front of his fucking Mazda Miata at the goddamn the parking lot of his apartments is all we need.
You want some of this?
No. It's a cute machine though. Is it a dab machine or is it?
It's both. You can do.
Are you dabbing in it?
Yeah.
How much was that monster?
It's like $3.50.
It's not bad. You could buy one of those things. You got a nice little personal monster smoker toker.
Yep.
Cool.
His dancing is just shifting his weight from leg to leg.
Yeah. I'm looking at those tight pants. I'm looking for a dick stretch line.
Why?
It's tight pants, man. I see his pockets aren't empty. You see he's got like a fucking his keys or something are bulging out of the side pocket there. He's got something in that pocket.
He keeps moving like he's trying to hold a shit in.
There's enough going on in this video that I haven't had to listen to one line of his, which is really making this easier for me.
Let's go to the next one.
More red. This guy's gonna die too. His name is actually Red. Oh, and he's filming backwards. Oh my god. Thank you, Shonda.
Good weekend to you two.
I might sound a little different this time round. I might sound a little crazy this time round. That's because it's been a long day, a long night. That's why you were so fly.
Wow, wow. Some of the worst music I've ever heard in my life. By the way, if any of these get clipped, like if any of these get like copyrighted, they're going to get clipped out of the main video. So this video may be down for a while it edits. Just letting you know. Sorry, what?
I like how this guy hasn't said a single actual word. It's all been just mumble.
Did he get punched in the head, Muhammad Ali style?
Yeah, that's why he thinks he's good. This guy has a ton of stuff out there too. It's crazy. He spends a lot of time making this shitty music in these weird videos.
So you're telling me we're making fun of somebody right now who has a lot of free time and money? Well, this will be the last episode of Drunken Peasants. We're going to witness relocation.
I
thought I heard words.
Oh yeah, I got so many more buttons in this place to press.
He has no rhythm. He's doing this weird like double voice thing. I don't.
He's trying to like sing and rap at the same time. He has no confidence or diaphragm to like make his voice travel. So it's very like timid.
Yeah.
But he thinks he's cool, so he's doing it with this swagger, a timid swagger. It's very interesting, very rare. Kick the fucking shit out of us, though. That's the problem. I don't want to touch. This guy's music's great.
Delegated, systemated, automatic systems running high. Systems, automations, activations on. So many more buttons in this.
The vocals are interesting, but not good. There's a history behind why he thinks this is good.
He only recorded 3 scenes and he's just repeating them on loop.
Yeah. It's true. Everything I've ever seen.
You know, she's not really good, but somehow this guy is like worse.
I know. I was like, all right. I was like, I gotta see how the guy does. Is the guy gonna be in this? Is this her song? I was like, he can't be worse than her, and he was. I feel like I'm like first person at a MAGA rally right now or something. But everybody forgot their MAGA hat. You know, people probably have the most unfulfilling sex life.
Who knows if they're even together?
Oh, I know they're together. The guy that can't dance at the club, he got the shirt to go out and get laid, and the fucking girl who is tired of being the fucking girl cock blocking her friends from getting laid, she finally just goes with the one guy that can't dance because she realizes the best fucking chance she has to leave the club with a little bit of control. Otherwise, she's going to go and get her fucking heart broken like every fucking Friday night she does. Well, I can control this one. This one will be fine. Like, I can go home with him and he won't break my heart. And he breaks her fucking heart after making a crap video with her. Worst fucking sex in all of rap.
Because he doesn't like vagina.
To this while they do it.
I know I guarantee you that the second after they record this video, like, we should go into the bedroom and play our song while we have sex. And then they ruin the song for themselves by doing so. Like, you know, maybe this song's not as good as we thought. I'm gonna do celibacy because of the Lord.
The Lord.
You do celibacy because you don't get good dick, bitch.
Oh, this is looking great already.
Yeah, this is
Danny,
promising.
This is Denny, dude. Average homeboy. This is old school.
Yeah.
This is old school.
By the way, everyone, we're trying to meet our goal. We're 76% of the way there. Let's start the tip train. Send us your 2s. Send us your 10s. Send us your 5s. Let's do it.
We make the goal. I promised to do 3 shots of this, so let's go.
The audio is rough because I was running it for myself, and the track is still just a keyboard. but I wanted to put my ideas down on videotape so you can see what I'm trying to market. Since the time that I've made the videos, I've been working in a recording studio to get the sound that I need. I've been working on tracks for behind me, and I've also been working on smoothing out my rapping. So pretty much if you can understand what I'm trying to market, I think once you hear my audio demo, you'll just be blazed. And rapping is a way for me to express my point of view. And in mainstream music right now, there's not a middle-class average guy telling his point of view that's white. Any white rapper that's out there right now claims to be from the streets of urban areas. I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just a middle-class guy trying to express myself. And
So ahead of the
hopefully
curve.
by
If only he was
watching my videos,
talented.
you can see that, and you can see how marketable it is. And I'm knocking on every door that I can to get my big break. So hopefully
It's like he
you can
went
help
down
me
to
get
the
my big
mall.
record contract.
He recorded this song and the music video at the little mall kiosk, but then went to the other mall kiosk for recording a dating app video.
Oh my God.
He talked this up a lot. It better be good.
But now I've been working through my own recording studios to perfect my sound.
So is he gonna like do something?
Yes.
I'm not the typical rapper that you'll meet. I don't live in a box. No one raised on the
I thought you said he wasn't talented.
see. I'm not black. I don't do drugs and I'm not on crack.
Hold on, he's from Ohio. He's from Ohio. He's wearing a Kent State University thing. Oh my God.
Any other rapper from Ohio would balls up and say they were from Michigan.
Like Machine Gun Kelly.
Or Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
They held it down for the town.
I have a daddy who's a big tycoon. I have to work hard every day if I want the money to go out and play.
I don't think this guy could find the beat if you fucking beat him with it.
This is the worst song ever.
This sounds like a pre-recorded track in one of those like Casio keyboards.
Yeah.
What's crazy is this song has been redone like a million fucking times by the white boy that couldn't be gangster. It's like the idea was there. Little Dicky fucking murked this idea. Macklemore murked this idea. Every fucking white rapper has murked this idea. I'm pretty sure I probably fucking did. I don't remember what song.
Cincinnati Reds. Listen to that awesome hook. Average homeboy. I wonder what year this came out.
The color blocking fashion was probably filmed in like 91. We could tell what year that Chevy was.
It becomes a bore. OSU! Go Bucks! I wonder how many takes that took.
Map of where the top is.
Average homeboy. Average homeboy.
Average. In every way. Wow.
That was the worst thing I've ever listened to.
And that's his name?
Denny Blaze. Average homeboy. I went to OSU. I was a stud. I used to fuck girls with Brock Turner in the mud.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo. Han, cooking in the kitchen. Bioweapons that we serve raw. Yeah, I eat the bats in the soup that be raw. Got the CCP declaring martial law. So, One more time I come.
Wuhan.
Try to take out that
I got you all infected. Wuhan.
Cause our disease spreads dormant.
Yeah, it's like a
Lock
parody
you in
song.
your crib with the government's warrant. I make sure everything we eat raw. I make sure everything we eat raw. I make sure everything we eat raw. I make sure everything we eat raw.
Oh, hi, Corona-chan. Ha ha ha.
That was kind of dumb. Anyway.
We don't get to see Corona-chan rap?
Oh, did you want to
It's
see?
Corona-chan.
Yeah, no, it sounded like it was going to be.
Okay,
Corona-chan
all
was
right.
about to rap.
All right.
Was about to, the fucking figure was there. It was like in Super Smash Brothers tournament when a new fucking new player comes in. Ben's like, I only want to watch this stuff enough to let us know we shouldn't be watching it. One interesting thing happens. Corona-chan enters.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, Wuhan. Oh yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. God
So when
damn
I
it.
cough up in your face, you know I spit direct. Woo-ha! I got you all infected. I got that head cold shit that make you grab your neck. Woo-ha! I got you all infected. And you know we come through releasing biotech. Woo-ha!
I was promised Corona-chan.
I guess this is Corona-chan.
Where's Corona-chan?
I think this is still better than the previous one.
Oh, it is. 100%.
Someone says, are you aware this is JF's former co-host? She got fired for being too racist.
This woman?
Yeah.
No way, really? Is that?
I mean, I kind of believe it because she's like Wuhan. You know?
That's interesting. Okay, real quick. JF was a deceptively better rapper than you thought he was.
Yeah.
And his racist co-host is deceptively better at rapping than the rest of the fucking rappers tonight. Weird, man. The alt-right does every once in a while. You got some fucking scraps from the alt-right weirdos. Probably gonna get tagged because this shit is fire.
Then we'll only play that.
This
Have you
shit
heard it
is
before?
lit. It's Slim Jesus,
Yeah,
dude.
Slim Jesus. Yeah.
This shit is fire. Million views. Fucking nudes. I am a liar.
I didn't even see how many. Yeah,
There's a
fuck it.
big
Never
song.
mind. Never mind then.
All-time classic. West Coast.
All-time classic.
I look like I probably would get sickle cell, except my race doesn't get it. I'm living well. Was that racist? I think that was racist. I think I did a racism right there.
If it was in your heart, then yeah.
No racism in my heart. Just clogged arteries.
Clogged arteries. God, it's slowed down, Billy. It's slowed down.
We knew this was gonna
here's
happen.
a 2.
Yeah. It's okay, Allegas. We appreciate
No, it's
you,
okay.
man. We
It's
do.
okay.
Ben and I, we had a
It's
plan.
so close.
We had a plan for when we finally didn't meet the goal. We were going to cry. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have some more stuff, though. Let's,
Do. We're not going to cry yet.
Yeah.
But we
One
probably
chat. You can do better than this. I believe in you.
We don't gotta. Everybody's done so fucking good. My God, like we've been able to keep this going for so long. Thank you guys.
Don't cry.
Now I'm crying, PT Ham.
We're
now
almost
I'm crying.
there.
Now I'm crying because you, PT Ham.
What a baller.
fucking
PTM's the best.
You fucking good to us, PTM.
Coming through.
You fucking good to us.
Coming
Thank
through.
you so much, PTGs. Love you. Year's 2020, and the toilets have teeth. That scares the hell out of me. Toilets that can bite your butthole and dick. Nope.
Sounds like a good sci-fi movie.
Stand for a toilet takeover.
If the vagina dentata could take off.
Turn on all frequencies. Alpha team, status report.
I can see the mother toilet.
The acting in this is porn level, but none of these people are fuckable.
Let's have taken over the squad commander.
I've watched worse movies than this, though.
I'm sure.
Like Neil Breen movies?
I'm sure you have. I know we have.
Like Birdemic definitely is worse than this.
Mud.
Got a sequel.
Not mud.
Oh God.
It must be dominated.
Thank you, thank you.
Punch me.
Take a doo-doo in the chief toilet.
Coming AC and drain needs. Just call Radiant. Come on, what are you doing? Pick up the phone.
Don't cry yet, Billy.
Yes.
So close.
About $4.
You guys are gonna make me cry either way. What is this? Oh, what? Mike. My cute poopsies. So these are dolls that poop. Poop poop. Coop car. Coop car. We already hit the goal, Coop. We already hit the goal. Coop, oh my God. So this is basically the movie Cutesy that everybody was hating on, except for bronies that are into shit stuff.
Hold on, what?
That's gonna give me nightmares.
As
Just
if
that
you're
sentence.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
yeah, they are the poops.
They're like, oh God.
Just like in her music video, she really sings too. Look at that magical booty shaking.
Nope, there are too many bronies in this world. God damn it. This was not made for kids. This is indoctrination.
My poops, my poops. My poops, my poops, my poops.
There are sick fucking adults out there who are going to buy one of these, take a dump on it, and then try and hump it.
Hey there, Jeff Horning here at Priority Motorsports, offering up some of the best
Fucking Mickey, you son of a bitch. Mickey, you son of a bitch.
So don't wait. You can get zero down, zero money, zero interest, zero payments for 90 days. All you got to do is get down to Priority Motorsports, 5817 East Kellogg, and pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. And do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. Throw a little stanky leg, do the broken leg, do the broken leg. Do a little stanky leg, do a little bit stanky leg. Come on.
Wow.
The fact that this went on so long is adorable. This could have ended 5 seconds in and been as cringy. He's like, no, we're going the full 27 seconds. We pay for ad time.
A star is born.
We pay by the minute for ad time. We're going to earn every fucking bit.
Crazy ads, or is this like the crazy people segment?
Pick out your whip
Oh, Julian,
so you
thank
can
you.
nay-nay. Pick out
Thank
your
you.
whip so you can nay-nay. Priority Motorsports, transportation for every generation.
Did he steal the fucking song in the background for the damn? There's no way they paid for the rights to that song.
He was like arching his back and like,
Oh, yeah.
like lunging into it. It was
What he was doing was he's probably got 3 or 4 daughters, and he caught them doing it one time, and now he's like, well, I'm going to assure my daughters they're never going to do this again. I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of them.
I want to kind of analyze some of his moves because I think
Ben loves dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this. Ben.
God damn it, pal. We can
Ben-
give him a dancing gimmick.
Ben loves dancing.
Yeah. How about he comes out as the Funkasaurus? Yeah.
You love that one guy that was like doing the weird dance. You added the music to
yeah,
it.
that was hilarious.
The other guy that could dance to any song and we'd switch the music in. Like those are things that you genuinely adore. You love
All right,
when
here he goes.
strutting that ass, strutting that ass. You love fucking dancing. You do. You giggle. You love it.
Oh, we're gonna check on the whip of the stanky leg. Yeah.
Oh, look at that move. Oh.
I'm watching him nay, dude.
Oh.
We
Is he
need to
doing a
like
stanky
take this
leg?
video and do Guile's theme goes with everything with it.
Oh my God. This is one of those guys that like had to convince himself in college that he wasn't gay, and he overdid it. And now he's like the heterosexual vampire. The only way to keep being heterosexual is he has to go and stomp out a fucking homosexual dude at a gay bar. That's his equivalent of having gay sex, is just beating up a gay. He's a heterosexual vampire. That's how he maintains his years of heterosexuality.
All right, here goes number 3.
If I don't go beat up a queer, I'm gonna become one. Vampire rules. Oh, you're gonna eat the car? Get that car out of your mouth.
Introducing the intense flavor of Fritos Racers, shaped like Jeff Gordon's race car with a crunch just as loud. New Fritos Racer snacks, built to crunch.
I never seen Fritos Racers. I want to love to eat little cars.
I always thought I never really cared what shapes my food was in. I think I'm in the minority with that. Like, I didn't give a fuck at all.
You're not like dinosaur macaroni guy?
No, not at all. Like, well, I mean, I'd eat dinosaur macaroni, whatever.
I think it's fun.
It's something I'm eating that it's gonna get like it doesn't enhance my eating experience.
You don't like presentation?
No, I like good presentation, but not as like shaped like random things.
Oh yes, this is what Jeff Holiday was talking about.
Maybe animal crackers, but I don't like them just because they're shaped like animals. I just think they're good. And they're more like cookies than crackers. It's weird that they're called crackers because I think they're way more cookie-like. Wouldn't you agree?
Animal crackers in my soup. I think they probably were called crackers back when cookies were still called biscuits and shit because they have a history. I think at some point in time, I wonder when cookie became popularized. You know?
Question.
I would suggest that
the Holocaust.
Animal crackers were a pre-cookie treat. They existed pre-cookie, like you go to certain areas. English, Australian, they're biscuits. They're cookies. They call them biscuits. Cookie, cracker, biscuits. Bacon, burger, dog. But yeah, I'm not huge into shaped foods, but they're fun. Like the Cheetos
I don't
paws.
really care.
They had the Cheetos, the bones, the bag of bones, white cheddar Cheetos.
I remember
they were like little bones.
I remember when they changed the shapes of Trix. Trix, because they used to just be like little spheres that were like different colors,
Yeah.
and then they made them shaped like the fruit.
Yeah.
And the flavor didn't change, so I didn't really give a shit either way. Like I didn't care.
They brought them back to the spheres after a
Oh,
while
yeah?
too. I don't know if they're back to fruit shape or not, but I do know they went back to the spheres.
I don't eat cereal, so I don't even.
I think I've only ever had them as the fruit shape.
Yeah, I used to eat cereal like crazy when I was a kid.
An Australian toaster biscuit is like an English muffin.
Interesting.
A scone. Yeah, I do want. I wish I knew the history of cookies.
So I think instead of doing a post show, maybe we'll let the peoples come on and talk to us for a little bit.
Excellent.
Before we wrap this thing up. I have to step out for a moment. I'll be right back.
Did you bring the people on, or are you getting them lined up? You guys get in there. Ben's going to be back, and he's going to bring you on. But until then, Magicus and I are going to talk about something very important to us.
Cookies versus biscuits and versus crackers.
Nope.
Mayonnaise.
Nope.
No, it's definitely magic cards.
The Walking Dead. Like, I don't get what the big deal is here. I feel like this is people complaining to complain. Like, do you think one of these cards is going to break Legacy and become a Legacy staple?
Two of them potentially can be played in the Humans deck. I think Glenn is playable, but more so Rick is definitely a card that Humans would want to play.
Is there a Humans deck that exists in Legacy?
Oh yeah, yeah. Humans is actually surprisingly good in Legacy.
And do you think that card has a spot? It's a 4-drop. Do you think it's going to make or break humans?
It basically wins you any combat. So if you're up against another like creature deck, like if you put Glenn in play, you will never lose against that deck.
Okay, and now that we've said this, I want to stop talking about Magic cards and just show everybody who was curious to what would happen if Ben would have let us talk about Magic cards, how fucking nerdy and jargon-filled it would have became. Ben's doing the right thing when he stops us, but that doesn't stop us from teasing.
If you want to watch stuff about Magic cards, you can see I actually do a YouTube channel about Magic, so I have like almost 300 subscribers. I'm a big deal.
Megan Johnson says, I don't know. Billy gets farther away from me the more he talks about Magic. How close was I to you, Megan? How close was I to you in the first place? Have I split up a good thing that I didn't notice? Were we like bosom buddies next to each other? I didn't realize how close we were. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why you so close? Why you so close? Yeah, a lot of people are angry about Magic. I saw it was trending on Twitter. That's how I knew it was a big deal.
It's mostly just because Wizards of the Coast has fucked up basically for 2 years straight now. Like, it's gotten really bad in the last 2 years.
One of the cool things I liked was they brought in Godzilla, and I'm talking to everybody here, not as a Magic player, as a person. Okay, this is something that transcends into pop culture, into current reality. They brought in a Godzilla to the game, and they put the Godzilla character with a new name on a card that was readily available inside the set. But the Godzilla they put it on, there was like Godzilla Dawn of Corona or something, and the card
there was a promo. Is like
it was a promo, and it
Corona of Death.
The Corona of Death. Yeah, it got released right when coronavirus was breaking out, so they had to go and reprint all the fucking cards. It was great. It was great.
Really?
It was they released a fucking Godzilla Corona card.
Like Space Godzilla Death Corona.
That's Space Godzilla Death Corona right when coronavirus broke out. So like, oh god, this makes us look terrible. They obviously had no idea coronavirus was going to be a thing, or they did, and the CIA plandemic had them put it out there as a fucking
they definitely
whistle.
didn't, because it takes like 2 years to usually design that stuff.
Design the sets, but not the promo like that. The promo comes a lot quicker.
Manny's in here.
They're in a shorter time.
Mayonnaise? Oh, Manny. I thought you said mayonnaise. I was like,
Manny, I see your. I can't log into Arc at the moment because every time I log into Arc, it crashes on me after like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Manny gave us a lot of cute donos tonight. Manny's been hanging out in my streams and stuff every once in a while. I see him hanging. It's been good to see Manny around lately.
Manny, why the fuck won't you tell Wizard of the Coast to lower the prices on the goddamn Magic cards, you piece of shit? I was at Walmart the other day. It was $50 for a fucking set. You motherfucker, you have influence. What are you doing?
Hey, for the Walmart thing, what $50 thing were you trying to get? The double masters?
I can't remember. It was just like one foil. I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No, because what you do is you get the $4 pack, and then the $30 pack.
And then you eat them.
And then when you go to the self-checkout, you scan the $4 pack twice, and then you leave only paying $8 for like $60.
Well, you see, I kind of got lost at the part where I shoved the pack up my butthole, you know?
Manny, did you just recommend we do a fraud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't recommend it. I told you how to do it.
Very eccentric ways of interacting with these hobbies.
Yeah, I wanted to get back on Twitch. I've been streaming a little more on Twitch lately, and I used to stream Magic cards on Twitch. That's what my Twitch channel was built on, and I thought I'd go on back in August. I went and bought like $800 worth of Magic cards to open on stream. It's fucking stupid. It was so dumb.
A $100
Were those
pack
cards that I gave you any good?
No.
No, I don't think so. Because
No.
people just sent them to me.
Yeah, they were like weird, cute decks.
I have like some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I have acquired weed.
What was that?
Is it worth a lot
Dot
of money?
executables. What was that game that you wanted us to play? Netsu Matsumono
Juju
Kaname?
Kagamami.
Oh, Shin Megami Tensei.
Shimatani
Shin Megami-
Oh, Shimatani Kentei.
Shimatani
Okay, well, first off, it's Persona before the spinoff. Shin Megami Tensei
I just remember
is
you like
fantastic.
so
Yeah.
incredibly
Love it.
shit-faced.
It's Persona before the spinoff. Like I know
Well,
what Persona is.
hey, I'm on mushrooms and I'm drinking right now as well. So
You are not. You're not on mushrooms.
Here's
Come
Teddy.
a
I am
little
on
bit
mushrooms.
closer, you're my kind of man.
Teddy Rubskin, how you doing?
You're not on mushrooms. You're not on mushrooms. You know, I ain't no person on mushrooms. I was at McDonald's the other day. I got a big griddle, and it wasn't on mushrooms. Trust me. See, I got mushrooms. I'm not on mushrooms. I could be on mushrooms. I'm ready to be on mushrooms. I've got them. I'm just like, I gotta clean my place first, right? Can't be on mushrooms with a dirty place.
But they take hours to kick in, so you can
I
get
just
started
see it
now.
as nature, and
then
I'm just like,
chill
fuck
out.
it. I just see it as nature,
If
and I'm like,
you're gonna get
just-
shit faced, do it in a safe environment.
Yeah.
More
Like
fun
an
to do in an
abandoned
safe
warehouse.
environment.
You mean a clean place.
One time I tripped on mushrooms like the day after I had just gotten my earlobes stretched out, and it like thinned out my blood, and my ears just started bleeding like crazy,
dude, that's
like
never
gushing
fun.
bleeding, and I was just unbelievably out of it. And I look in the mirror and I just see blood streaming from the side of my head.
Dude,
it was
not
crazy.
great when you're on mushrooms. I bet. Oh no.
I didn't know it would do that. It like thinned out my blood and it just started bleeding like crazy. I remember touching it and like looking at my hand. My hand's all like covered in blood. I'm like, oh. Yeah.
The worst time on mushrooms I had was like, it was like so hot. It was just ridiculously hot day. And that's the worst. I was just walking around sweating like, God, it's so hot. There's just weird visuals. God, it's just so hot. Right?
I've never actually had a bad mushroom trip.
Same.
I've always been like, hey, at least I'm on mushrooms.
You
do mushrooms, egghead?
Nope.
Would
I
you?
had a few mushroom trips where it hurt my stomach so bad that I threw up, or like, or gave me horrible gas or something.
Yeah, the nausea that it
happens.
comes
I get
with
the farts.
sometimes.
The farts
Yeah.
real bad. The mushroom farts, right? It happens.
Yeah.
Especially if you like have an
Mushroom
empty stomach and
burps.
shit, because like that's how you're supposed to eat them on.
What?
You're
Are
supposed
you?
to, like, from what I know, you like the best way to
I
take them is
wouldn't.
on an empty stomach.
I know.
With some like orange juice or some acidic drink.
No. I have to eat something.
I've had it with
otherwise.
tea. I've mixed it in with a tea. I had with an omelet
You gotta
once.
eat
That was a good
something,
trip.
no. Not on an empty stomach.
I've eaten them all different types of ways. I've like put them in a hot dog bun and just like ate them.
Nice. I normally do it with like peanut butter sandwiches. Peanut butter sandwiches is how I go.
Do not
Mushrooms and a hot dog bun.
do not start another one of these stupid arguments.
Hannibal and Monty did like an entire
I
episode
just
on
eat
this.
it. Right? You say peanut butter or something like that.
Everybody knows a hot dog is a sandwich.
It's a fucking
They
sandwich.
taste like shit.
True.
They're just down
And
in
you
the
can
water.
have
What's
there
a
are these
taco
things
or
called
something?
sandwich compounds,
So-
and the top and the bottom part can be connected, and it's still classified as a sandwich compound.
Well, yeah,
A sandwich.
okay.
But what's a taco though?
If a pizza can be square, I would say a hot dog can be a sandwich.
Really quick,
By
guys, you don't
definition,
need.
it is sandwich.
It doesn't matter if the top and bottom are connected to make it a sandwich or a non-sandwich. There's open-faced sandwiches that are
Yeah,
literally just
that
one
is
slice
true.
of bread, no fucking.
Some people debate that open-faced sandwich
Yeah,
is
but
not
you
a
can
sandwich.
still make it between two pieces
I think
of
it
bread
is.
if
I
you
think it
fold it.
counts.
Avocado toast is a sandwich.
So is
Wait.
Jesus.
Okay,
I agree with
Avocado
Nana.
toast is a sandwich.
Toast
If
is
an
now a
open-faced
toast is now a
sandwich-
butter
What the hell you're
sandwich.
gonna die on? Is
That's a good one. I should add that.
Two
I'm
boobies
putting
in
together a
between your
list so
face
I can-
is a sandwich,
but
okay?
seriously, is
Hell
it-
yeah, I'm opening up a
is
sandwich shop.
Is
it not a-
pizza
like
an
grilled
open-faced
cheese
sandwich?
That's served.
No.
My boobies in between two hot chicks' faces is an open
wait.
sandwich, okay?
If you take two
sandwich,
slices
just
of pizza
toast
and
and
put them
butter.
upside down on top of
Yep,
each other, is
toast
that a
and butter is
sandwich?
a sandwich.
No. If you
So
take
it's
two
Oreo
slices of
and
pizza,
sandwich, right?
if you take two slices of pizza, put them on top of each other with a piece of fucking meat in between them, a slice of meat, then it's a sandwich.
Okay.
Wait. What if they're
Well,
two
no,
slices
two pieces of
bacon
pizza is a sandwich.
Like it's
Two
getting
pieces of pizza.
arbitrary.
But a
Yeah.
grilled cheese is a sandwich, and it
Yeah,
doesn't have to have
exactly.
meat.
The cheese,
that's
well, I
true.
mean, if you put something
dairy
in
as well.
between, if you put something in between the pizza slices, it becomes a
What if I
sandwich.
take a
What about
slice of
like
pizza and fold it in
bread?
half?
Not a sandwich.
Why not? There's stuff in the middle.
The structural integrity, all the stuff was built into the pizza. It wasn't added to the pizza as a bread. It's you take something that exists on its own, you add a layer of filling to the thing, and that's what becomes a sandwich. The pizza is created as a pie. It's a connected creation. It's not a sandwich.
So what, two pieces
It
of pie
does say,
together.
by
I gotta get a
definition,
lawyer.
sandwich
I'm
is
gonna
something
get a
that
lawyer
consists
who's
of
gonna write it up
bread.
properly.
Is a
Cheese
pita
sandwich
pocket a
is cheese is
sandwich?
We're gonna
A
get
pita
someone
pocket.
with-
Yes.
Anything
It's a sandwich.
with bread in
That
between
pizza.
it.
Hot Pockets are
What
sandwiches.
about
No,
a
no,
stack, 3 slices
no.
of bread? Is that a bread sandwich?
Are Pop-Tart sandwiches?
Well, I would argue if you fold the pizza, it'd be a complete
That's what I was
sandwich.
just asking.
Unarguable.
That's what I was just asking
So
Billy. You said it
calzone is a
wasn't.
sandwich.
Sandwich?
There we go.
I said if you fold a piece of pizza in half.
Because-
Sticky says Hot
Yeah,
Pockets
because
are
then we're
ravioli.
defining.
Oh my
Because
God.
then we're defining
That's a
pizza
taco.
as something
That's a
different.
pizza taco.
What about an eggy pocket though? Dude, we never got an eggy pocket. Do you
I
remember
don't
I was telling you
remember
about that
that.
shit?
I don't know what that is.
Tell
Where's
us
that
something
from?
about the
I brought
Eggy
it up.
Pocket,
It's
please.
this thing they have here in Bellevue, and it's
Eggy
like
pocket. Isn't that what Jeffrey puts his penis in?
here eggy pocket.
I love
They,
your
they
Eggy
sell them in
Pocket.
Bellevue. Hey.
You keep wanting that to happen.
Looks like they have a food
I
truck
Remember
here.
this?
You can buy these from the store where I'm at.
Spec just likes
I
to
used
crack
to eat
you.
these a
There's
lot
one
for
in
breakfast
Bellevue.
every day.
I mean, he
A
keeps
food
saying
truck?
He wants it to happen.
I
so
I think it's in
why
a
not
building
just,
here. Yeah, they stuff it full of some good stuff.
Oh man, that looks really good.
I'd be down.
It's
for
really
that.
good. You get
So
like
that's
eggs
egg?
and green
Yeah,
peppers
that's
and
egg.
onions
That's
and
all
stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's 100% egg.
I wonder how keto it is.
Probably quite a bit. Yep, there it is.
This is in Seattle. This is a mom and pop shop.
That's pretty fucking yummy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
showed it to you
Those
before.
things, those things are great. I definitely.
Are you sure you showed it to me?
Yes, in here. Yep. And we were even like looking up if it was too late to go there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm making
Yes.
lip smack noises because it
Eggy-
sounds delicious.
eggy pocket.
No. I'm definitely
Not that
doing
egg.
a survey in this though. I have like 30 items on my
is
list,
it?
and
Is
I'm.
it better than
There's a
a
few I
double
picked up
breakfast
from here. I'm
baconator?
going to add to it. So
Double breakfast baconator, Teddy?
Double breakfast baconated at Wendy's. Wendy's is doing breakfast.
Yeah, Wendy's
Double
is doing breakfast. You do a double? Is that a special order?
Yeah. Also get it with the burger instead of the sausage patty.
Can you
Damn,
do
now
that?
you're making me hungry.
Do they
I
cook
haven't
burger in the
eaten
morning?
anything.
I think so, right?
I don't know.
I
'cause
mean,
I've been
can
to a
they?
few
They
in the
could.
morning.
I don't know if they do.
I don't think they do.
Can,
They
but a lot
deny
of
your
places
ass.
they won't.
Well, I mean, Taco
Well,
Bell stopped
the
doing their
saying they
breakfast after the
can,
pandemic.
but they won't, is you're being a facetious little shit.
Well, no, it matters to me because like I went to McDonald's at 10 o'clock in the morning to get a fucking hamburger and they wouldn't give it to me.
But
That
they
pissed me
won't.
off.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
they won't because they can't because it's against policy. They're not going to change
just-
policy because they'd have to prepare the burger grill sooner.
They have an eggy pocket with vegetables and Chinese sausage, eggy pocket with chicken, eggy pocket with beef, eggy pocket with duck. And then they have like a vegetarian one.
You know who the
I do like-
mother of Karen is? It's the fucking Michael Douglas in Falling Down. He goes.
Oh yeah, that movie's
He
great.
goes late into get a fucking breakfast sandwich at the McMoobies or whatever the hell he's eating at, and they're like, "Sorry, we're not serving breakfast anymore," and he fucking flips out. That's some Karen shit. He starts shooting the fucking place up. That was mother of Karen right there.
Look at all the stuff that eggy pocket.
Oh man,
It
dude,
turns
you know
out
what
if you walk
sounds
in there
you know
with
what
a gun,
sounds
they
really
are
really
still serving
good?
breakfast.
is if they
Yeah,
made
but
one
why
of those
aren't more
pockets, but it was
conservatives,
like
doing the falling down thing. They're like all Matrix, red pills and shit. You're like, how about Falling Down? That's a movie that the conservatives should be like.
I love
hey,
Falling
remember
Down. That movie is amazing.
Well, the conservatives don't like falling down because it says dissent against the corporate structure.
Have you
When he's the bad guy,
met
right? He doesn't
like
even
met
realize he's like, I'm the bad guy. You're like, yeah.
All
yeah,
the
bad guy.
all conservatives want to be the guy in Falling Down, but none of them want to live in a world where guys from Falling Down exist.
It's kind of like the Punisher, right? It's kind of like
if
the
the
Punisher. Like a
conservatives
lot of
today
people, a lot of
were-
conservatives really. Sorry, Teddy, go for it.
Yeah.
Right, well, if they were conservatives today in Falling Down, they would have met that Nazi guy and been like, "Hey, buddy," you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Douglas from Falling Down was dressed exactly like Gavin McGinnis dresses.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the conservatives would actually be like, the main character of Falling Down, because as much as they like to talk about, we need guns and shit so we can defend our rights from the government, they really love to just roll over and let the fucking police just do whatever the fuck they feel like with no consequence.
With no condoms on?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
A lot of people say I'm licking boots.
It's kind of like the punk rockers who are conservatives and they really want to be conservative and punk rock at the same time, but then they turn around and suck the dick of the establishment. Boots
Yeah, man.
Of police and shit.
That really broke my heart
insulting.
when NoFX came out and said that they support Trump.
They didn't, but that'd be hilarious.
They didn't,
No, I read.
They did a festival in their backyard. Them and their friends and family and all the and a bunch of different bands. They got together and did a festival in their backyard.
Yeah, the guy of Social Distortion actually got off stage and kicked the ass of someone who was flicking him off because he was a Trump supporter.
That's hilarious.
Did you hear about that?
Is
Yeah,
the
it was
Social
pretty
Distortion
funny.
guy a Trump
Mike-
supporter?
No. His name's Mike
No,
Ness.
no, he isn't.
Because one of the punk rock guys from back in the day,
Johnny
came out-
Rotten.
Johnny Rotten, he came out as being
Yeah.
a Trump supporter.
Johnny,
Yeah,
Lidon?
that's old
Lidon,
school. That's about as
right?
old school as you can get in punk. He's from the Sex
I
Pistols.
saw my punk.
Yeah.
I saw my punk friends like. I can't believe this. I can't believe somebody who stood up for all those values is a fucking Trump supporter.
I mean,
Rah, rah, rah.
he did a song in the 70s called Anarchy in the UK. So, Trump's the opposite of anarchy.
And it's kind of, but then again, you also have to take in consideration Sex Pistols was also used as a label and was sold as a T-shirt, a fashion statement, immediately afterwards.
Wait, was it Sid Vicious who used to be all about tear down the government and shit?
Oh,
like
yeah.
that and fuck the Queen?
Yes.
And then he started
You're
doing ads for
right.
butter.
It's kind of like Johnny Ramones and every single other band member he was ever associated with. Everybody hated Johnny Ramone because he was a scumfuck Reagan dick sucking piece of shit.
Oh, really?
I see.
Bong rip for
Reagan
that.
loving.
Reagan pour out a 40 for Joey because he suffered a lot of shit from Johnny fucking his girlfriend and ruining
You
his
get
life.
so chatty, not executables.
You're
chatty.
so chatty.
I'm sorry. I
You're a
apologize.
chatty Cathy.
Yeah.
He's in a good
apologize.
place. Leave him be. He's living the best
Yeah.
of your life.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a
You
lot
like
to share.
Trump, you never
This is-
shut up.
This is
Okay, not
the
that
part of the
bad.
show where everybody leaves so that .executables can have a conversation.
I mean, it's part of his Trump impression.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get Space Force to put a massive wall to keep the aliens out. Saturn has a great fucking idea, right?
Man, would
You're
you
in the hospital now.
I started
Stop
watching
acting
Space
like
Force
you're
on
in the
Netflix.
you're in the god.
Hey, how's
No,
Egghead
no.
doing?
Hi.
Space Force is a great show. You should
This
watch
is
it.
this is my favorite segment of the show because it shows everybody how much better it is when I steal their jokes than when they say them themselves. Fucking love this.
Questionable at best.
I want to thank
I just
Manny for
love
giving
being
me
a
a really
part of
cool
the-
shirt and arc.
I just love being a part of the laughter. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
To get back
The
into
day
the
the
audience.
laughter died.
If you want, I could show up to your place and I could put a bunch of art. I downloaded a bunch of paint things.
By the way, I started playing the new Star Wars game. It's pretty badass.
Oh, I bet,
Yeah.
dude. I heard.
Yeah, I'm running it
Looks
right now. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, those cutscenes in of itself look really good.
Yeah.
I've been thinking to get.
I just picked up the new Super Mario All Stars with like 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, which is fun.
Are they the same old games, or they changed them?
No, they're the same games. They're on Switch now, so I've been replaying them. But they're still
the
like
same
great and fun to play.
I'm using an
Update the graphics?
I'm using an Xbox 360 controller to play this too.
I got an
really want to
Xbox
get one of those flight sticks,
Tournament
dude.
Edition Razer Wolverine controller or something or other. Super expensive, super nice.
Games might,
And I use
games
it to
might be
play
going
Fall
shit,
Guys.
but they're still absolutely fucking amazing to look
Hi,
at
everybody.
these days.
I look like I have Harlequin disease.
I want to get a flight stick. I was almost aborted. That's besides the point.
Ardo said to
Roger-
expect you.
Damn, this is some good ass.
Roger
rapping.
Wilco, I want you to know Star Wars is real. It's not fake, okay? This isn't wrestling. This is literally what happened in our past. It happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
And how'd they get here?
Yeah, but we humans are too.
They didn't
stupid
get
to
here. It was a
advance
galaxy
this far.
far, far
How the
away.
fuck did humans get there?
If it's far, far away, then it's not our past. It can be
No.
someone else's past, but it's not our
Whoa,
past.
whoa,
It's
whoa,
our
whoa, whoa,
universe.
whoa, 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 whoa,
This dude's
whoa,
getting
whoa,
some
whoa,
shit
whoa,
out.
whoa. You guys need to stop.
And a bunch of hydrogen bombs.
All human civilization started because a fucking jet fighter landed on Earth and couldn't get away. And the fucking two people on the jet fighter started fucking Adam and Eve, started fucking
Adam
because
and
their
Eve.
jet landed on Earth and they repopulated the Earth single-handedly with their
So how
kids
do you
fucking each other.
explain-
Eve is a myth.
How do you explain all the fossils and shit we found of human evolution?
What do you mean
There's
human
some
evolution?
convoluted
Well, you
thing that,
see,
like,
all
goes
these fossils-
across
The aliens
the-
that landed afterwards.
Well,
Yeah,
you
all
see,
those
all
other
these fossils,
aliens came
what
on
did they
ships
wanted to
too, and
fuck
Adam
each
and
other.
Eve's kids had to kill them all. Those were
Fossils
those were
mated with
They
each other.
they
Come
killed
on.
them
Come on,
over
Fred.
that period of
Come on.
time that corresponds with them.
yes
So-
because they kept coming to Earth to
Back.
win battleships to take over the Earth. Why do you think Adam and Eve were so far away? They were escaping a smuggle run, a Kessel run. They were
Like
smugglers.
legendary,
time to
like
the right of it.
legendary astronomer Galileo Galilei said, "Let all the fossils fuck each other." Just come on, dude. Come on.
This sounds like some fucking Gale shit right now.
Yeah, it does.
Galileo Galilei.
Or
Brain to brain.
Galileo. Yeah, that's it.
I love Star Wars video games because they don't have to have white people in them like the movies do. Racist movies making white
dude.
people the stars.
Nice of your Republic,
Hey,
man.
there
You
were
can
quite
choose
a few
whatever the
black
fuck
people
you
in
want.
sequels.
Yeah, but they didn't have any.
Darth Vader's black.
No.
Until he like
No,
took
he's
the
not.
mask off.
They
he was-
whitewashed
His
him.
voice
Isn't
might have
that, isn't that
dude.
racist? When he goes to the good side, he turns white. He takes his helmet off.
There was a
He goes from,
notorious
the black
statement
exterior
made
to
that
a
Star Wars
notoriously
was
big
too white.
statement.
Star
It
Wars
is-
was just too white,
believe
and they fixed that. They
Kevin
made Lando.
Smith, agrees with you there.
Yeah,
by
the
a
only
black
black
guy
guy in the
in that.
galaxy.
Do you think Lando would have been a good guy if the fans didn't complain about the only black guy being a bad guy?
I don't know if he really is a good guy. I think he's just kind of like
Lando's
neutral.
just
Lando's
like,
fucking
yeah,
dope.
dude,
Neutral
just
as
like
fuck.
Han Solo, dude.
Yeah, he
Shows
he
that
does
He's
an
things that are good,
anti-hero.
but he's also done things that are really kind of scummy.
Look at the two people who have played Lando Calrissian: Billy D. Williams, a smooth pimp that loves the Colt 45, and
Works
Childish
every time.
Gambino, a smooth pimp that loves
Works
the
every
pussy.
time.
X-wing, no!
Swing.
Has anyone else played the like X-wing game, or what is it? There's some kind of like Star Wars like IMAX game where I played it at like a Dave and Buster's, where you're like piloting a ship and you have like
I
the
know what
fucking
you're
3D
talking
screen
about.
in front
Yeah,
of you.
yeah, the battle pod.
Oh, that was
Yeah, that
so
one.
good.
I know what he's saying.
Dude, I love arcade games so much.
It's disorienting as fuck. Like I
One
felt
of my
like I could
favorites.
feel myself wobbling when I got out of it.
Egghead! X-Wing!
Like playing those like motocross arcade games are like really fucking fun. Especially like the arcade like shooters and shit, like where you're playing like Area 51 or House of the Dead and shit.
Time Crisis.
Egghead, do you see that?
I fucking love House of the Dead.
Egghead, do you see it?
It's
Here,
the
play
thing you're
House
known
of the
for.
Dead in that little car.
House of the Dead is legit my favorite of all time.
I've gone to like the boardwalk and spent literally
Yoda?
like 4 hours straight
Is that
playing
Yoda?
that game.
Oh wait, hold on.
Is that Pupperpuss?
I sent in a Yoda version of the Oddities intro. I think it was.
I don't remember.
wings in this
When's the second season of Mandalorian?
Yeah, it was.
Wait. Is that Pupperpuss? I swear that was Yoda, but is that Pupperpuss?
I fucking love that meme.
That was really great. the
Oh
other
my
night.
God.
Oh my god, I was laughing like even while I was sleeping.
Carlton's very terrifyingly quiet right now. Come on, guy.
Yeah.
Come on, tell us. Help us.
Yeah, you have to have some opinion on what's going on.
About to hit hyperspace.
Oh, he just left for a moment to go suck off Jeffrey.
Oh,
We
Jeffrey.
go.
Oh, geez. It's
Okay,
everywhere.
I guess he really is gone because last time I said something about that, he responded.
The amount of stamina is like the Harlem Globetrotters.
I like it when you say something goes to Egghead and he goes, ew. Like that.
Ew.
Yeah, like that. Ew.
Oh.
Julian said, "Hey guys, been watching since Ben was a twink. Love you guys. I feel like y'all hit a stride with the content. Everyone's chem is great. P.S. More Scott and Jeff, please. P.P.S. I was 15 and now I'm 21. Feel old.
21.
Coop Car gave us some big love. Got us well over the goal. We already over the goal. Kayla said these fans always skimp out on the donos when I'm poor as fuck.
We got it.
That's
well,
we all good.
I think everybody's
I will
kind of
say.
stretching right now. I know Brett Keane is. It's just not, it's not easy times.
Yeah, I've
Judge
been the
Dredd got
same
on the
way,
two-shoot
man.
train. Flame Lies said, "Don't cry yet, Billy," with the big dono. Marcus Trinius is last I got to me, boys. Long live DP. Thank you, Marcus. Seriously. PT Hammer with the gigantic dono. Thank you. Allegas giving those $2 tap outs on the two-shoot train. Appreciate you. You do good all the time, man. Thank you. Chet Lemon. Do a tip, do a smoke, do a drink. Excellent. Did you ever drink your fucking drinks, Magicus?
Yeah, I drank them on.
I don't
while you
remember.
were
Take 3
watching.
more.
Dude, if I drink 3 more, I'm gonna be fucking obliterated, and I actually have to work tomorrow.
I'll take a bottle for that.
Hell yeah, get that bongo. Chet Lemon, thank you. Shonda and Shell said, "Love you guys. Hope everyone has a good weekend." We definitely will. Coop Car got on the 666 train saying smoke pan every day. Choo choo. The Robot Chicken MLP. Thank you for your insight on laughing at Trump's plight. We're all allowed to laugh at Trump's plight. Hopefully we don't look like evil fucking bastards when he dies.
I laughed my ass off when I heard about Tom Tillis for like a solid half hour.
About what?
Tom Tillis.
Who's Tom Tillis?
Senator from North Carolina. I remember him when I lived in North Carolina for a few months. So the reason it's so funny is he thinks your birth certificate is important in which bathroom you're allowed to use. But when you use that bathroom, you shouldn't have to wash your hands if you're like a restaurant employee or something. And now he catches this virus.
Washing your hands is too time consuming.
Everybody should wash their
That'll be
hands
fine.
because it's the fucking civilized thing to do.
Don't
You know what? Wiping your ass takes too much
Yeah,
time.
why
You
would I
just
do that
fucking
when I gotta just
rub your hand
wash
over
my
your
hands and
asshole and
Shani's
just be done with it?
When you're
Why?
peeing,
Gross.
just pee on your hands.
Gross.
It'll save both my problems.
Do you know how many
whatever
people love
scientists
my big
people tell
stinky
you.
butt and I still wipe my ass? It's hard.
God damn.
It's hard.
-2 people, I imagine.
Is it like a hairdryer? Is that why people love it so much?
Yeah.
Destroy.
Kenzo Saiji gave some love, said move on, and I believe we did move on directly after that.
They wash
Thank
their
you.
hands and it just like you just like open your butt.
You're
It's like a
welcome,
hairdryer.
you loser.
I say
Well,
this
that's
as
the
someone
drive-thru
who
gotta
is
get.
like overweight. The bigger you are, the more fucking maintenance you are responsible for doing to like make yourself not smell like shit in public. So,
Amen.
like,
Jesus.
I don't know what you're
Got
talking
you,
about.
bitch.
I'm gigantic. I'm gigantic, and I've had no maintenance ever, and girls just dive face first into my crotch.
And then they
When
get
they can
lost.
find it.
Go.
When they can find it, they don't have to find it. They
Got
dive
it.
face first. It finds them.
They need a map to get out though.
No, they don't. They don't want to get out. I have to
They
pick them
full-
out like crabs.
Oh, so you're saying you got crabs?
Wait,
No, I'm saying I have
You're talking
girls
about
where
really
crabs
small
would be
people,
on
maybe
you.
the map is you.
Crabs.
Got you. I'm saying my sexual transmitted disease is stage 1 clingers.
You got
That's how
some
sweet
Klingons?
my
The drag queen from MASH?
that's how sweet my dick is. My
got
STDs
some
are girls
Klingons.
sticking around. That's right. I got monster attractive dong is what I'm saying.
He's got gonorrhea.
Yeah, Magnum Dong.
Corporal Klinger?
We got so many Klingons orbiting around Uranus.
I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Corporal Klinger.
I'm sorry.
Megan Johnson, what's your Johnson?
What the fuck,
now,
I
man?
apologize.
Why do you have
I apologize.
They have these sentient droids?
I just want to get that
Oh,
Section
God.
8.
Have nuclear
Is it
bombs.
possible for me to get Section 8?
Oh yeah, God, I'm forgetting a basic gaming mechanic of this. Sorry. Anyway.
Living in the hood, up to no good. I wish a neighbor would.
So, we're probably gonna wrap pretty soon. We'll let.
I just rapped, Ben.
Oh, you did?
I just rapped.
Oh no, I didn't mean that kind.
Oh, what kind of rap did you mean, Ben?
Like end it.
Go, Benny. Go, Benny.
I know better.
Billy, you better not start rapping again, or you're gonna like say something like "you fuck kids."
That's only with the finger beats, dude.
That's only
That was the finger beats. It wasn't me.
Well, my name is Scott, and I'm here to say I like to rap in a child fuck. God damn it!
Sometimes when you guys quote Drunken Peasants quotes, I feel like you're quoting Napoleon Dynamite quotes, and I'm like, we are a classic. We are a classic. Thanks to you guys.
Nobody quote me out of context, by the way. Don't do that.
It feels good. It feels good. You know, I was thinking maybe Tricks never actually changed back to the spheres, and I just grew up, and since Tricks are for kids, the shape's no longer visualized for me.
Silly Billy.
Oh
Tricks
damn,
are for
that's a
kids.
pretty interesting theory.
Silly Billy,
beat
that's
that
an
rabbit
interesting
down.
theory.
Is that why Jared Genesis leaves them outside of his house?
No, he'd eventually eat them.
No,
Fucking
bro, that's the
YouTube.
thing. It was trick or treat, so I left the
real
bowl of tricks on the
that
on
video.
If he offers you milk,
Nick
never drink
Fuentes
it.
and shit. YouTube kept censoring my fucking comments that I did with my fake Jared account.
Of course.
You were fake Jared?
Yeah.
Didn't you get angry when somebody made a fake you account?
But it's Jared.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Here's the
Look,
thing.
I can
It
say-
was
I think
obviously, it's obviously not Jared. Is the thing?
I thought it was real Jared.
I am.
I got in
definitely
a
not
fight
Brett
with
Keane
you.
the Stallion, okay?
I got in a
That's
fight
not
with you.
Identity theft.
Oh wait, I don't remember that. So I know there are multiple fake Jareds. Actually,
I'm teasing. I didn't. I wouldn't
I'm
get in a
never
fight with
Brett
real
Keane the
Jared.
Stallion. I would never do that.
I'm teasing.
I have this
People
knife.
keep making a bunch of fake John Morgan accounts.
Yeah, I made a bunch of fake John Morgan accounts because I wanted the John Morgan account to say something interesting.
Oh, damn.
A fool's errand.
That was mean, Billy. Why did you do that?
I would be a really good bully if I wasn't such a sweet boy.
Oh yeah.
Really,
Of course.
You're a sweet boy, Billy. Is that what you're going with?
I have the sickest
Yeah.
burns. I could go pretty freaking low.
This
What
is
you
the
said
same
should
Billy,
have been
by
the
the way,
first
that
one,
on this
Billy.
episode earlier said that just shows you how progressive white supremacy is. That's your sweet boy.
Yeah, that's taken out of
Oh, God.
context. That's taken out of context.
No.
I was talking about how you don't have to be white to be in the Proud Boys. It just shows how progressive white supremacy is. That's a funny fucking joke.
It just shows how proud you are of prodding boys, you know?
You know me, guys. I don't like to brag, but I'm probably
Yes,
one of
you do.
the most talented, funniest people in the history of the internet. And you guys get me every fucking time I show up on DP. I feel blessed to be here for you guys.
I'm a pretty built guy.
Pretty built guy.
Yep.
Billy, you are a real man.
Thank you.
On the internet.
Thank you.
I'm a real man. You're not. You're just a beta male simp.
If you ever want to see what a sweet boy Billy is, go to the Discord and hashtag archives.
Yeah, baby.
This is for Stabby McHugs because I'm a sweet boy.
Stabby McHugs is not a sweet boy.
There should just be a whole episode of us just going through everything Billy's ever said and having to
Stabby
defend it.
McHugs said
Yeah,
things
that's
that
what
could get the
archives
server
is
nuked
for. At
like
least that's
4
what I
times
know.
in the
my
beginning of
God.
this episode.
Boobry,
We always wanna
Boobry
announce
said,
those things.
Boobry said, didn't you bully your teachers to me? The ones that needed it. Yeah.
Billy,
I was-
don't you have a white supremacy commander deck?
Yeah, who'd I get that from, Manny? Do you go to the Proud Boy meetings in Miami? I watched a Vice documentary on the Proud Boys of
I went
Miami.
to a Proud Boy meeting, but
It's
it
like
was
the
a
Housewives
bar called the
of
Proud Boys.
Miami or
The
something.
real Proud Boys of
Yeah.
Miami. We're not even white. How could we be white supremacists? Well, maybe you're not white supremacists.
You're white enough.
Maybe you're not white supremacists, but what you stand for is pretty fucked.
Just like cut to Uncle Ruckus, and he's just like, "Well, I have you
No,
now.
he
The
thought he was white.
Proud Boys are pretty great people, right?
Yeah.
I'm 194th Native
Praise
American.
white
I'm
Jesus.
allowed to be racist.
White Jesus made these lands. Praise white Jesus.
I just feel like if you truly do believe that you're the superior race, you wouldn't have to tell everybody. They'd fucking know.
Yeah, like the
Pussy.
Asians,
It's
they're
like-
definitely the superior
Yeah,
race.
exactly.
Except for their penis
Exactly.
size and breast size.
Nah, it's
Oh
the
my
shit.
God.
Dude, here's the big secret.
That's why.
The big secret is penis size. Like, is a big one isn't really that good. It's a trick. It's a trap.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
a
know what
trap.
the average
no,
vagina
some
depth
traps
is?
have them,
It's
but
like
that's beside
5
the
to
point.
7
Big
inches.
trap.
So if you have a foot-long dick and you're trying to fuck an average woman, enjoy your like 7 inches of dry dick.
Yeah.
Look, man, if I see some guy coming to do fucking housework on my house and he's got a sledgehammer when I think he needs a regular hammer, I'm not gonna let him do work on my house. He's gonna tear that motherfucker down, and that goes double for my pussy.
Turn this mother out.
I like that.
Turn
Regular
this
hammer.
mother out.
Simple
I got a little
meaning.
bit of Halloween stuff on Animal Crossing. I got like a, I don't know, the Halloween arch, and then I got some candy. I bought some candy. I think I bought. Did I forget to buy candy today? Fuck, I might have forgot to. Fuck,
It's like someone bringing a pool noodle to plug a leak.
I forgot to buy candy today. Shit.
Can't kill anyone in Animal
I have like
Crossing.
one candy. This is a very interesting combo.
Yeah.
I wish
what
I had
we
some
do.
candy.
Only the
Hunger
most
Games outside of your
intellectual
house for
conversation
one
on
candy.
Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, I think we're going to end this right now, and we will see you guys on Tuesday.
Bye,
everyone-
sweet boy.
Sweet dreams.
Night, sweet boys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
There was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken peasants from the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your drunken peasants. Drunken peasants. Drunken peasants. Drunken peasants.